Good evening and welcome to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. We're in the middle of the Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. As you can see on your screen, we have a little bit of live coverage of the JV game as we start our pregame show. Not going to have a ton of time in between, so we want to make sure we can get to all of our sponsors. First of all, we got to mention the first sponsor, and that's the Bear Lake Convention and Visitors Bureau, as it is the Bear Lake Convention and Visitors Bureau pregame show. And when we come back, we'll set the scene for tonight's matchup. You listen to Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
When you think about Bear Lake, think family, fun, fishing, beaches, boats, green, and great food. Think water, wildlife, trails, and shakes, snow, scenery, and sun. Think summer. Go to bearlake.org and plan your visit today. Visit Scenic Idaho.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. We're in the middle of the Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. As you can see, the Rebels JV team, the boys JV team, just finished up their matchup. Girls varsity will be following shortly. As when we come back, we will set the scene for tonight's matchup as it is rivalry night here at Rich High School. You listen to Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
As one of the region's most visited websites, mylocalradio.com is here to serve you. Catch up on local and regional news and information. Buy, sell, or trade your good used items on the radio classifieds. Check the weather forecast or catch our live coverage of your high school teams in action, all on mylocalradio.com. Like us on Facebook so you never miss a giveaway, and visit mylocalradio.com today to stream it all live.
Well, welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth, middle of the Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. And we're going to bring in my broadcast colleague, that's Rob Leifson, and we're going to talk a little bit about what this matchup kind of means, as there's no one who knows more about this matchup than Rob Leifson does.
Well, you've got two teams on one end of the Bear Lake and another team on the other end, so that kind of creates the geographical rivalry, but these two teams known each other for a long time, and these guys hang out with each other a lot, especially over at the lake. They may work with each other during the summertime, things like that. Families know each other. There's quite a few that maybe have moved from one side to the other. So they know each other very well. And when you played each other that many years in a row, that kind of creates that rivalry. But as Coach Cordia mentioned yesterday, sometimes it's more with the parents than it is with the students. They get along good enough off the court, but when the ball goes up, it's time to rumble.
Yeah, and I'm real excited about this, as my first introduction to this rivalry was the volleyball game this year, and what a great game that was. If any of these basketball games are anything like the volleyball game, we are in for a treat, Rob. And that has been today's Scene Set, brought to you by mylocalradio.com. When we come back, we'll have our standout student of the week. That's still Tylee Tingy. You listen to the Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
This presentation on mylocalradio.com is also brought to you in part by Hoover Chiropractic. With over 3 decades of experience, Dr. Todd Hoover can help you with all the chiropractic work you need, plus x-rays, blood work, a weight loss program, and can help you get rid of allergies and migraines. Dr. Todd Hoover with Hoover Chiropractic in Evanston.
Nothing makes your kid feel like a superstar more than seeing his or her very own Fathead in the stands. Fathead car decals and yard signs are inexpensive and easy to get at Rocky Mountain Sign in Evanston. Whether it's for the big game or to cheer on the high school band, our children make us proud in so many ways. Show your pride today. Go Rebels! West Star Printing and Rocky Mountain Sign, 243 7th Street, Evanston.
welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth in the middle of the Bear Lake Community Health Center. Presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online, mylocalradio.com. When we come back, we'll have our Town of Woodruff Standout Student of the Week interview with senior Tylee Tingy here on the Bear Lake Convention and Visitors Bureau pregame show. Listen to Bear Lake Community Health Center. Presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
Randolph, Utah is a town of extremes. At an elevation of 6,300 feet, with temperatures over 90 in the summer and often 40 below in the winter, the folks who call Randolph home have to be a hardy crew. Maybe that is one reason why the simple things in life mean so much to Rich County. Residents value hard work, education, a value for God, family, and country, and being a good neighbor. Mayor Sim Bell and the town board, Melanie Lim, Clay Barker, Brandon Hatch, and Frank Sano, support the Rich Rebels and hope that you can come back often.
Here with Tylee Tingy, who is our Standout Student of the Week this week. Tylee, how you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
Pretty good. So we're rolling into the winter season, and you guys played in the 1A state tournament preview, and you guys did very well for yourselves. Talk about what that meant for you guys as a team.
It was really incredible because I think a lot of us were scared because we lost a lot of really good girls this last year. And I think a lot of us were scared on how we were going to do, and we surprised a lot of ourselves and our coaches and fans.
So you guys played tenacious defense throughout. Is that something that the team really takes pride in?
Yes, I think our defense is like one of the main things for me especially.
So in the fall you did cheer, and one thing I've always wondered is you guys did a different routine for every home game. How difficult is it to remember those routines and not let them get crossed up and, start dancing to the week 1 routine in the middle of week 4?
It's a lot. Luckily there wasn't as many home games, so we didn't have to learn as many dances, but we definitely get confused. There's a lot of, because the songs are kind of similar and it just gets confusing sometimes.
So we just passed Thanksgiving break your senior year. What is something you're looking forward to do the rest of the year?
Especially basketball, I am looking forward to all our upcoming games and state and just getting involved in as many activities as I can.
So academically, what are some of your goals to finish out your academic career?
Just get good grades, hopefully get to school because I'm pretty bad at that, showing up to school, yeah. So
I don't think you can play basketball if you don't show up, right?
Yeah, no, I can't unless I show up to the last 3 hours, yeah.
Basketball is probably a pretty big benefiting factor, yeah. So what's kind of your goals for this basketball season, for your team, for yourself, and just some of the goals that you guys have set for yourself?
For me personally, I think confidence, and that goes for a lot of us because a lot of us are new for the varsity team, so I think confidence and just playing to the best of our abilities is a good thing, and defense for me is a big one because I'm not the best offensively player, so defense, I try my best.
Well, you lead the team in assists, so
yeah. Well,
I don't know if you knew that, but oh well. So you don't sell yourself short. One last question: what's something the world should know about you?
That I am trying to be the best I can be and be there for everyone and be everyone's friend.
We want to thank Tylee Tingy for being a part of today's pregame show on the Town of Woodruff Standout Student of the Week on the Bear Lake Convention and Visitors Bureau pregame show. You're listening to Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. Coming up after the break, we'll have our interview with head coach of the girls varsity basketball team, Cody Lundgren. We'll be right back after this.
In the state where life is elevated, live your life in a higher gear. Cash Honda Yamaha can help you enjoy our beautiful local terrain, whether it's in the valleys, mountains, snow, or water. So get out and enjoy all nature has to offer at a higher speed. Visit Cash Honda Yamaha in Cache Valley to start living your life at your new speed. Visit us in Hyde Park, just north of Logan, Utah.
Signage is a critical part of your business. It helps customers find your front door. Rocky Mountain Sign will provide you with expertly designed signs, LEDs, channel letters, as well as skillfully cut signage using wood, metal, plastic, and other mediums to help your customers find you with high-quality signage. Using the best technology, designs, and installation by Rocky Mountain Sign. Your signage says a lot about your business. Work with the professionals at Rocky Mountain Sign, 243 7th Street in Evanston, Wyoming.
Yeah, it's good.
Well, welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. We're in the middle of the Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. Coming up after the break, we'll have the Pam Cornea, Town and Country Realty Coaches Show with head coach Cody Lundgren when we come back after this.
Pam Cornea with Town and Country Realty in beautiful Bear Lake enthusiastically supports the Rich High Rebels.
After all, I raised 4 of them, from football, basketball, wrestling to volleyball. I supported them all. I bleed blue.
The Caribbean of the Rockies, Bear Lake, offers a variety of activities in every season. Pam would love to assist you in finding your own Bear Lake retreat. Call her today, 435-779-0012.
At Rich School District, we believe that success motivates individuals, and every student is capable of learning. We believe an effective classroom facilitates learning. We believe in the development of lifelong learners, and we believe that a quality education makes a difference. Student involvement equals student success. Currently, 93% of Rich High students participate in extracurricular activities. Rich School District, providing a quality, well-rounded education for each student.
Precision, the quality, condition, or fact of being exact and accurate.
Precision is important. Scoring the next point, making the perfect shot, getting the best score. And when you think of your dentist, you want precision to be the first word that comes to mind. That's why patients are so pleased with Dr. McKay Frankham. He provides precision family dentistry at reasonable prices to every patient.
I'm with head coach of the Rich Rebels girls varsity team. That's head coach Cody Lundgren. And Coach Lundgren, you guys are coming off a pretty good weekend at Richfield, where you beat Panguitch by 20, and then you beat Paiute, the defending state champs, by 2. Can you just kind of give me your thoughts on how the weekend went for you guys?
I thought that we came out and played our first couple games pretty good as a team. We passed the ball pretty well, both on the perimeter and in our interior passing. I thought our defense played pretty tough. We had good help line defense, and we helped the helper when we needed to.
Defense was a point of interest of mine because you guys did a very good job of turning defense into offense. Is that something you guys look for as a team?
Oh, yeah. It's a lot easier to score a fast break layup when you get a turnover than working the ball through an offensive set. But, we try to work hard on defense and offense, both in practice. But, I thought on both sides of the ball, we looked pretty good this weekend.
That defense turning into offense in the first game, kind of spearheaded by Darlene Peterson, who at top of your guys' press was very good. She ended up scoring 17 in that first half. Can you kind of talk about how that sets the tone for a team in the season when in your first half of play, one of your seniors steps up like that?
Yeah, it's having Darlene at the top of that zone. She's very tall and she's very athletic, and the 2 wings on the side of her, both Violet Taylor and Tylee Tingy, they're strong and fast and long too. It's just hard to throw the ball over that wall. So it turned out where we got a lot of turnover in that first game, and Darlene got hot in that first half, and depending on how defense will defend you, whatever girl is going to be open at that time needs to step up and make those plays, and Darlene did.
So moving to the Paiute game, your guys' scoring was pretty balanced in that second game. Is that something you look for as the team as well?
Yeah, it's our model that, as a team, we're okay with whoever's scoring the ball. It's not a point of emphasis of we have scorers and defenders and all that kind of stuff. We're looking for everybody on our team to be a scorer, and when they have an open look or an open lane to make the right read in our offense, they have to make the right read and make the right play.
One shot I wanted to talk about is Hannah Scott hit a turnaround jump shot with just under 20 seconds left to go in the game. She didn't start the game, but is there a lot of confidence in your guys' team to be able to go to your backup post player, per se?
Yeah, every girl out on the floor, I have confidence in them taking that shot. Hannah's a very good player, and she's got all the confidence of the coaching staff and her players to make those shots when she's open and when she can make a move.
Coming up, you guys have a matchup with St. Joseph and Bear Lake, so this is a pretty solid weekend for you guys coming up. What is something that you expect your girls to come out and do this weekend?
Hopefully we just backed off of last weekend. I would like for us to take care of the ball a little bit better than we did last weekend. We had a few more turnovers than I would like. I would like for us to stay 15 or under, and we were, I think, 17 and 19 in both those 2 games. So I'd like to do better taking care of the ball. I want to keep rebounding the ball, and I want to keep our defensive pressure on, and then just keep running our our offense and making the right reads. You know, we're going to make wrong reads at times, but just to make that right read and the right play when we need to.
In preparation for St. Joseph, what is one thing that stood out to you on film?
That's a good question because it's hard to find film on them. All I've got is what I saw last year. They've got a couple good athletic guards. They're pretty young. We got to play, tough defense and make sure we're in gaps and helping each other, and we got to push the ball down the floor.
And then you have Bear Lake. What kind of stands out about Bear Lake's team?
It's kind of the same thing. It's kind of hard to find film on either of those teams. So I, as a coach, try to pay attention to that stuff so I can call the game for what I know that they can do. But we have our stuff in, and we run our stuff against every type of defense you can think of. So we just got to make sure we execute what we do.
We want to thank head coach of the Rich Rebels varsity girl team, that is head coach Cody Lundgren, for being a part of today's pregame show. When we come back,
head coach of the Rich Rebels girls varsity team, that's head coach Cody Lundgren. And Coach Lundgren, you guys are coming off a pretty good weekend at Richfield, where you beat Panguitch by 20, and then you beat Paiute, the defending state champs, by 2. Can you just kind of give me your thoughts on how the weekend went for you guys?
When you drive on the best tires that are rotated, balanced, and inflated properly, you can save money 2 ways. The best tires can reduce wear and tear on your vehicle. That saves you money in the long run. The best tires can also improve your overall miles per gallon. That helps you save every time to fill up at the pump. At Freeway Tire in Evanston, we offer the best tires with the best service for every vehicle. Make sure you're running on the best tires you can. Visit Freeway Tire today, 217 Bear River Drive, Evanston.
Taking care of yourself is important through all stages of life. Bear Lake Community Health Center offers a holistic approach to a healthy body and mind that includes education, prevention, and networking. We offer medical, dental, behavioral health, nutrition, and pharmacy services. We accept most insurance, including Medicaid, Medicare, and have a sliding scale discount plan. Choose Bear Lake Community Health Center, 435-946-3660.
Oh, welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. Remember, the Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. It is time for the keys to the game here on the Bear Lake Convention and Visitors Bureau pregame show. And Rob, we're going to bring Rob Leifson in, and he's going to have some insight for us in tonight's matchup.
Well, I'm going to test your artistic knowledge here, Aaron. My first key to the game would be Bob Ross time. Take care of the paint inside. The ladies need to take care of the inside. And number 2, run, Rebels, run. Coach Lundgren mentioned it. We've got speed, and I think we can take advantage of that. And the third one would be play hot potato. Last night you saw some impressive passing. The ball did not stop, and it moved around quite quickly, and I was impressed. They got some very easy looks with that extra pass. So if they can continue to play hot potato, it'll bode well for the Rebels tonight.
Man, Rob, I thought when you said you're going to test my artistic knowledge, I didn't think you'd bring up, like, the most famous painter in the world, and Bob Ross. Who doesn't love Bob Ross?
Got to make a little tree.
Yeah,
happy
gotta make
tree.
a little happy tree. Enough of painting talk, because we'll have the starting lineups for you when we come back here on the Bear Lake Convention and Visitors Bureau pregame show. Listen to Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball at 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
Whatever brings you to Evanston, whether it's high school sports, a teaching conference, music festivals, speech and debate, or your job, always book your hotel reservations at the Best Western Dunmar Inn. With 165 ground-level rooms on 10 beautiful acres, the Best Western offers everything you need, including clean, comfortable rooms, a business office, workout room, and a full-service restaurant, plus a complimentary breakfast with every stay. Whenever you're in Evanston, make your hotel reservations with your friends at the Best Western Dunmar Inn.
Time flies, especially when you're having fun. This is Jeremy Rex, manager at T-Bar S in Evanston. It's hard to believe that we've been here almost a year with our new management team and staff. Did you know that you can have your vehicle detailed, your windshield replaced, chip repair done, or get your trailer refinished or rewired at T-Bar S? Of course, we are a full-service collision repair shop, too. You can even change your oil and your brakes. Visit T-Bar S today. Let T-Bar fix your car. 515 County Road, Evanston.
When you think about Bear Lake, think family, fun, fishing, beaches, boats, green, and great food. Think water, wildlife, trails, and shakes, snow, scenery, and sun. Think summer. Go to bearlake.org and plan your visit today. Visit Scenic Idaho.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast. This is the Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. We're going to go to the national anthem. We're going to go radio silent for the anthem.
Tonight, Beth Woods will sing the national anthem.
Welcome back inside the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. This is another great rendition of the national anthem here at Rich High School. It's one of my favorite moments of the evening. But we are going to go to the starting lineups. And for the visiting Bear Lake Bears is number 2, sophomore Sadie Shaw. Number 5, she's a senior, Danny Bassett. Number 10, she's a sophomore, Taisley Neal. Number 10, she's also a sophomore, number 11, she's also a sophomore, Emery Walker. And then rounding out the starting 5 for the Bears, number 22, a junior, Lily Crockett. For your Rich Rebels, a little bit of a change in the starting lineup tonight as we have number 10, Ellie Argyle. Also a senior, number 15, Tylee Tingy. Junior number 40, that's Haiti Pugmire. Also a junior, number 41, Hannah Scott. Rounding out the starting lineup for the Rich Rebels, junior, number 25, Violet Taylor. As there's a little bit of a change to the starting lineup for the Rebels today. Typically Darlene Peterson would start, but she's not here, it doesn't look like.
Not seen her in the gym.
Try to get an update and hope everything's all right as we go to our live cam to reset the score from last night. Once again, before we get started, we want to remind you that the tip-off is brought to you by mylocalradio.com. Free throws, Bear Lake Realty. Timeouts, Independent Software Solutions. Steals, Rich County Government. 3-point, T7 Propane and Woodruff. Inbounds play, the Crawford Trough Jump Balls, Mountain Valley Cattle Company, and FanCam, Bear Lake Realty. As the mylocalradio.com tip-off is in the referee's hands. We are underway here in the T7 Propane first quarter. The Bears will come up with a tip. It's Neal. Moves it to Shaw. Shaw will carry it across the timeline. Bears into the offense. Try to work it inside. Shot on the way, no good. Rebound pulled in by Haiti Pugmire. The Rebels are going to look to push it. They move it up the floor to Tingy on the right wing. Bears are in a 2-3 zone as Tingy dribbles to the elbow. Thought about it. Finds Argyle on the baseline. Skip pass is intercepted by Shaw. She's out in front of everyone. Layup attempt on the way, no good. Rebound pulled in by Neal and finished. 2-0 Bears on the Station on Main scoreboard. As the Rebels come back the other way, Pugmire, her layup attempt is good. Nice find there from Ellie Argyle as the Rebels are on the board early. 2-2 with 7:09 to go in the T7 Propane first quarter. Rebels are pressing. Shaw across the timeline. Bears working around with Crockett. Neal has it on the left wing. She gets a screen. Dribbles around the arc, moves it off to a teammate. That's Emery Walker. Shaw with 10 seconds to go on the shot clock. Gets a screen, drives left into the paint, kicks it out to Walker. Her 15-footer on the way, no good. Rebound pops out to midcourt. Bears will retain possession. Try to fix the sound. There we go. Violet Taylor hauls in the rebound. She's going to lead the Rebels the other way. It's Argyle. Tingey surveys the fort back to Taylor. Argyle moves to the top of the floor, receives the pass. Rebels look to work it around as the Bears are still in a 2-3 zone. Violet Taylor has it in the left corner. Moves it to Tingey. Argyle has it. They go to Scott. Her elbow jumper on the way. No good. That's going to go out of bounds. That ball, Hannah Scott's asking for a deflection. It looked like it was deflected because that ball missed by about 3.5 feet. Bears will retake possession. 6 minutes to go in the T7 Propane second quarter. They break the press, but it'll be off of Shaw, out of bounds as she dribbles it off her foot. 2-2 on the Station on Main scoreboard. 5:57 to go in the first quarter. Bears are going to fall back into a 1-3-1 zone. As it's an interesting defense. Well, it's a defense I love to see run as Violet Taylor gets the ball. They work it to Scott. Back up to Taylor. Taylor attacks the paint to Hannah Scott. Her shot on the way. It's going to bounce off the rim and fall in as Hannah Scott picks up her first 2 points of the ball game. And Rob, the Rebels right there attacked the 1-3-1 perfectly. They got it to the middle and then worked it to the wings. Here come the Bears back the other way. It's Shaw. She surveys. Move it. Gets a screen from number 12. That's Robinson. Layup attempt on the way. No good. Rebound back into Neal's hand. She's going to throw up a 15-footer. No good. We're going to get our first foul of the ball game. It'll go against the Bears. Fouls on number 22, Lily Crockett, her first, team first. Rebels will inbound underneath their hoop. Bears stay in their 1-3-1 defense. Ellie Argyle goes straight to the middle of the floor. Skip pass to Tingey, and the Rebels are across half court into the offense. They work it around. Violet Taylor into the lane, finds Pugmire. Good pass. She's unable to finish. Gets her own rebound back up. No good. Haiti Pugmire with a couple of attempts there. Here come the Bears back the other way. Shaw drives, kicks it to the wing. Into the paint is Walker. Moves it to Neal. Neal back dribbles and nearly stolen there by Tingey. She got her hands to it. It's Shaw as she picks it up with 18 seconds to go on the shot clock. Bears working inside with Robinson. Shot on the way, no good. Rebound pulled in by Pugmire and Robinson, and we are going to get our first Mountain Valley Cattle Company jump ball of the game. Rebels will get possession with 4:35 to go in the T7 Propane first quarter. What have you liked about the start so far, Rob?
I like we're going inside. That's going to be a big key. We talked about Bob Ross. You got to get that paintbrush out. Stay inside.
Just look for the Rebels to finish a little better as they go to Taylor. Her three-pointer on the way. No good, but she is fouled on. It actually falls as it takes a very shooter-friendly roll. As that ball rolled around the rim, pops straight up, fooled me, falls in. Violet Taylor goes to the free throw line for a 4-point play attempt. Rebels lead 7-2.
It's called a shooter's touch.
Fouls on 22, Crockett, her second. Is Violet Taylor into a routine. Free throws pure. Rebels up 8-2 on the Station on Main scoreboard as they look to press. Bears break the press as Neal across the timeline. Rebels fall back into man-to-man defense. Robinson moves it to Neal on the right wing, gets a screen, pulls up from three. On the way, no good. That last three-pointer from Violet Taylor is brought to you by T7 Propane. As the Rebels work it across the timeline, Taylor hesitates to let the defender go by. Bears are going to fall back into their 2-3 zone. They go to Pugmire in the middle. Tried to go high-low. That's tipped away. Tylee Tingey's there, and she's going to draw the foul. As good hustle there from Tingy draws the foul against the Bears.
Emery Walker with her first foul.
Ellie Argyle with the Crawford Trough inbounds pass. Give and go with Pugmire snuffed out by the Bears defense. They're fighting for it on the ground. Bounce pass through the middle of the floor finds the hands of the Bears. They're going to come back the other way as it's Neal across the timeline. Her pass stolen by Ellie Argyle as it bounced off the hands of of Walker. Rebels go to the middle of the floor. Turned over again. Ellie Argyle with a good hustle to keep it alive. Violet Taylor first to the floor, tips it ahead. Hannah Scott has it. She pulls it above her head, dribbles out of pressure, and the Rebels retain possession with 19 seconds to go on the shot clock. Good effort there from the Rebels to retain. Argyle on the right wing. Gets a pick. She pulls up from three. No good. Rebound hauled in by Violet Taylor. Drops it off to Hannah Scott. Scott buries the layup. Rebels up 10-2. 3 minutes to go in the T7 Propane second quarter. Rebels are pressing. Bears are able to break it, and that's going to be a kick ball off of the foot of Tylee Tingy. Good effort there from Tingy as she got to the ball handler before the ball handler could put it down on the ground. Neal to inbound for the Bears. Skip pass up top to Parslow. Emily Parslow hands it off to Shaw. Crockett swings it on the wing. Drive to the hoop from Neal. Floater on the way is good. Emery Neal cuts the Rebel lead to 6 with 2:39 to go in the T7 Propane second quarter. Violet Taylor works it up the floor. Bears are in the 2-3 zone. They go inside to Pugmire. Pugmire catch and finish. Nice pass there from Argyle. Good catch and finish from Pugmire. 12-4 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Bears do a good job breaking the press. So far, I'd say the Bears have done pretty good against the press of the Rebels. It's Neal. Move it on the wing to Parslow. Parslow dribbles back to the middle. Taisley Neal up top. Hounded by Tylee Tingy. Bears working around. 9 seconds to go on the shot clock. Shaw has it. Left-hand dribble into the lane. Spins back. Good defense there from Violet Taylor. 1 second on the shot clock. They let it go. That's going to be an air ball, as that is a shot clock violation because the ball did not hit the rim.
I believe that's the first shot clock violation we've seen this year, isn't it, Aaron?
I believe so. Haven't seen many.
We talked about how much that was going to make a difference, and it really hasn't had as much impact as we thought.
Rebels inbound the ball. Argyle has it across the front into the front court. She surveys. Skip pass to Tingy on the right wing. Tingy drives to the lane. Closed off by the Bears. Tries to pass it out. Good defense there from Shaw to intercept. 1:30 to go in the T7 Propane first quarter. Here come the Bears on offense. They go inside right away, and that's going to be a foul on Scott as Robinson buries the layup and the foul. 12-6 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Robinson steps to the line to cut into the Rebel lead.
Hannah's first foul on the first trip for the Bears to the free throw line.
Robinson into the routine. Free throw on the way is good. Checking the ball game for the Rebels, number 22, that's Janie Walentine. She replaces Ellie Argyle. Pugmire inbounds to Violet Taylor. It's 12-7, 1:22 to go in the T7 Propane first quarter. Skip pass, Walentine catches on the right wing, and she drags her pivot foot. Sly little look back at the official as she knew she had been caught. Bears inbound. Shaw. They work it to the middle. Scott is all over Crockett, and that's going to force a turnover. Good defense there from Hannah Scott to get into Crockett's grill. Errant pass leads to the Rebels' ball. 12-7 on the Station on Main scoreboard. 1:03 to go in the T7 Propane first quarter. Tingy. Walentine in the corner. They try to go inside to Scott. That's knocked away. Rebels forcing a little bit, trying to go inside. Here come the Bears the other way. 50 seconds to go. That is stolen by Tylee Tingy. Rich County Government steal. And she is fouled hard on the play.
Natalie Parslow on the foul, her first.
Good to see that Tingy's all right as she took a shot on her way down the floor. She has the Crawford Troth inbounds pass to Wallentine. Wallentine tries to split the defender, and that is going to be a jump ball brought to you by the Mountain Valley Cattle Company. It'll be Bears basketball, 42 seconds to go in the first quarter. Rebels are going to press. Their press of choice is usually a 1-2-2, and that is what they are in right now. And that's going to lead nearly to a turnover as they slap it away. Hannah Scott, Violet Taylor pick up the ball at the same time. Rich County government steal for the Rebels defense. 28 seconds to go in the quarter. Rebels can hold for the last shot. Shot clock is off. Wallentine moves it to Pugmire to Scott. Scott is blocked from behind. That was good ball movement. Unfortunately, the Rebels are unable to finish. Here come the Bears the other way. Shaw fires up a shot off the side of the backboard. 10 seconds to go in the quarter. And Haiti Pugmire is fouled about 57 feet away from the hoop.
And that's going to go on Sadie Shaw, I believe, her first.
Checking back in the ball game, number 10, Ellie Argyle for Hannah Scott. Rebels inbound, 10 seconds to go. Violet Taylor up the court. 5 seconds to go in the quarter. Taylor goes to the corner for Tingy. Tingy dribble, shot on the way, no good. And that'll do it for us here in the first quarter. You're listening to a Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. Station on main scoreboard reads 12-7 as we head to our first commercial break.
Whether it's for your home, your ranch, your equipment, or your business, when you need propane, count on the best. T7 Propane in Woodruff. The safe and professional team at T7 Propane offers quality product and the most responsive propane service in the area, so you can enjoy the affordability, reliability, and efficiency of propane. For heating, cooking, grilling, motor fuel, and more, count on the team at T7 for your personal or business propane needs. 435-793-4208.
In the state where life is elevated, live your life in a higher gear. Cash Honda Yamaha can help you enjoy our beautiful local terrain, whether it's in the valleys, mountains, snow, or water. So get out and enjoy all nature has to offer at a higher speed. Visit Cash Honda Yamaha in Cache Valley to start living your life at your new speed. Visit us in Hyde Park, just north of Logan, Utah.
Supporting the Rich Rebels and everything they do. J-Bar Auto and J-Bar Excavation in Randolph provide services to Rich Rebel fans every day. Auto repair, tires, sand, and gravel. J-Bar Auto and J-Bar Excavation on Main Street in Randolph. Stop in today.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth in the Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. Rebels go inside to Pugmire right away. Her shot on the way, no good. Rebound pulled in by the Bears, and the Rebels are going to pick up a foul. As Rob, can you give us some first quarter stats from that first quarter?
Well, the Rebels are 4 of 9 from 2 and 1 of 3 from three-point land, and Bear Lake's 3 of 11 from two-point land. Yet to put up a three-pointer, but I would not be shocked if that doesn't change in a hurry. And we also found out that Darlene Peterson is away playing a 1A state volleyball competition, so that's why she is not on the basketball floor tonight. So a little bit of the accolades from volleyball spilling over.
Bears have it. It's Parslow, drives, hands it to Shaw. Shaw all the way to the hoop, layup on the way. No good as Rebels are able to wall off defensively. Second shot on the way, no good. Rebound pulled in by Ellie Argyle. Rebels look to push it. Pugmire wide open in the middle of the floor. Nice find there from Violet Taylor as Pugmire finishes off the layup. 14-7 on the station on main scoreboard. Rebels with a 7-point lead. And that's the advantage that the Rebels have when they push the ball.
We got a bloody nose or something going on. Got to get a player off the floor.
Hannah Scott will check into the game for the Rebels. 7:06 to go here in the second quarter. This second quarter is brought to you by Stacy's Repair. When you need a repair, take it to the ones who truly care. Rebels look to play defense. Crossover in the lane, nice move. Shot attempt on the way, no good. As that's Emery Walker who crossed over in front of Argyle, picks up the foul. We'll go to the line for 2 free throws.
Going to give it to Hannah Scott. That's her second.
That's a big foul for the Rebels here in the early going as Walker's free throw on the way. Good. As especially without Darlene Peterson, your bench gets a little shorter. And Hannah Scott in a normal game is important to this team. So she'll have to play smart as Walker's second free throw on the way. No good. Rebounded by Tingy. She's going to push it up the floor. Crosses over. Thought about the three. Finds Casey Wilson in the right corner. Her shot on the way. No good. Rebound pulled in by the Bears. Here they come the other way with Shaw. Shaw across the timeline into the offense. They go inside. Shot on the way, no good. Off, no rim touch, so the shot clock will not reset. Doesn't matter. As Ellie Argyle gets the Rich County government steal, here come the Rebels the other way. They go inside to Scott. Scott back to Wilson. Wilson's going to fire again, this time off the front of the rim. Tipped just out of the reach of Violet Taylor as Hannah Scott got her hands to the ball. Here come the Bears the other way. It's Armstrong. Moves it to Shaw. Shaw on the right wing. Pass is deflected by Violet Taylor off of the arms of Shaw. That'll be a turnover. Good defense there from Violet Taylor, and the Rebels catch a little bit of a break as her deflection hits Shaw right in the arm, out of bounds. 6:05 to go in the Station Repair second quarter. 14-8 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Argyle will walk it up the floor for the Rebels. Crosses over. Violet Taylor with a backdoor cut. She's going to draw a foul. It's a good find there from Ellie Argyle, who this year's been very impressive with her passing. She has great touch to her passes, is able to throw her teammates open. That's an example of it right there.
That's Sadie Shell's second foul. That one could be critical.
They inbound right to Argyle. Argyle's 5-foot jumper on the way is good. I guess that's one way to do it. Just catch the defense napping by throwing it right away. Here come the Bears back the other way. They drive the baseline. Move it to Crockett. Crockett to Shaw. Shaw drives into the lane. Her layup on the way. No good off the glass. Punched away by Casey Wilson to Ellie Argyle. Good heads-up play there from Wilson as she has the ball on the left wing. Finds Scott. Scott drives right. Walled off by the Bears defense. Here comes Violet Taylor with the floater. No good. Gets her own rebound. Finds Hannah Scott. What a pass from Violet Taylor as she had the wherewithal as she's hauling down the rebound to find Hannah Scott. And that is going to toss an independent software solution timeout called by the Bear Lake Bears. Listen to Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. 5:20 to go in the Station Repair second quarter. We'll be right back after this.
If you've never heard a mechanic say they truly care, then you've been at the wrong place. Stacy's Repair in Woodruff is a family-owned and operated business open since 1992. Offering all types of maintenance and repair services, you can be sure your vehicle is operating at its best. Whether your vehicle is older or the newest model, gas or diesel, we fix and maintain them all. Also offering chip repair, windshield replacement, and tires. When your vehicle needs a mechanic, bring it to the ones who truly care. Stacy's Repair in Woodruff.
Welcome back to a Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. We're in the middle of the Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
Rebels on a 6-1 run to start the second quarter.
Here come the Bears as that's nearly poked away by Ellie Argyle committing a 10-on-10 crime as she almost knocked it away from Neal. Work it around to Armstrong. She drives the lane, kicks it to Shaw. Shaw into the paint. Unable to get a shot off. Bounce pass inside to Walker. Walker with the reverse layup. No good. Hannah Scott pulls in the rebound. Here come the Rebels the other way. Argyle's out in front of everyone. Catches on the wing. Patiently waits. Goes inside to Pugmire. Pugmire to Tingy. Tingy and one! Rebels go up by 12. That's a great pass inside from Haiti Pugmire to Tylee Tingy. Tingy will shoot the and one free throw.
And the foul's on Armstrong. Her first. That's the extra passes we were talking about at the pregame. Hot potato right there.
4:45 to go in the Station Repair second quarter. Rebels with 20-8 lead on the Station on Main scoreboard with Tylee Tingy stepping to the free throw line, looking to extend the lead. Free throw on the way, no good. Off the leg of a Bears player, hauled in by number 13, that's Parslow. She's going to carry it the full length of the court. 25 to go in the shot clock as Parslow fires up a floater from 10 feet. No good. Ellie Argyle with the strong rebound. She rips it away from two Bears defenders. Hannah Scott catches in the paint, unable to do anything as the Bears come back on defense. Good effort there defensively from the Bears to steal that pass away as Shaw drives the lane. Dribble handoff to Parslow. She'll fire from 15 feet off the backboard. No good. Hannah Scott gets the rebound. She's going to shoot free throws as she was fouled on the play. Hannah Scott will step to the line for the 1-and-1. Fouls are 8-3 in the half.
Emery Walker on the foul. That's her second.
Couple of Bears in foul trouble here in the early going. Hannah Scott will step to the line for the 1-and-1.
One other stat from the first quarter, Aaron. The Rebels had 6 turnovers, but Bear Lake matched it with 6. So not a whole lot of advantage on that one.
Scott's first free throw is good. Into the routine, second free throw on the way. Off the back rim, pulled in by Tylee Tingy. Steps through, and she's going to draw a foul. Tylee Tingy will shoot the 1-and-1. As great offensive rebounding for the Rebels is leading to a couple extra points here as Tylee Tingy will shoot the 1-and-1.
And that one goes to Lily Crockett. That's her third foul.
It's a huge foul. Good effort there from Tingy. Not only is she going to shoot the free throws, but she's going to put one of the Bears starters on the bench for, I assume, the rest of the half. Tingy steps to the line. First free throw on the way. No good. Violet Taylor had her arms on the rebound, is able to pull it in. Finds Tingy up top. Rebels set up the offense. Tingy drives, tried to force it inside to Pugmire. Pass is stolen, but the Bears are going to throw it away as it'll be Rebels' ball. 3:52 to go in the Stacy Repair second quarter. Rebels with 21-8 lead on the station on main scoreboard. They have 3 team fouls while the Bears have 9. Rebels will shoot 2 free throws the rest of the way. They go to Argyle. Nice catch by Argyle. She was hounded defensively. Dribbled one, picked up her dribble, and we're going to get a timeout called by head coach Cody Lundgren.
He had to go to half court to get it, but he got it.
And with that, you listen to a Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. Rebels lead 21-8 on the station on main scoreboard.
Nothing makes your kid feel like a superstar more than seeing his or her very own Fathead in the stands. Fathead car decals and yard signs are inexpensive and easy to get at Rocky Mountain Sign in Evanston. Whether it's for the big game or to cheer on the high school band, our children make us proud in so many ways. Show your pride today. Go Rebels! West Star Printing and Rocky Mountain Sign, 243 7th Street, Evanston.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plain Stars broadcast booth. Ellie Argyle has the Crawford Troth inbounds pass in her hands, finds Violet Taylor, gets the ball back. Argyle does, they work it around. Taylor up top. Moves it to Argyle. Argyle, one dribble into the paint. 6 seconds to go on the shot clock. Pugmire has it up top to Tingy. She looks at the clock, finds Argyle. Argyle's going to fire up a 3. That's blocked. That is another shot clock, or it's the first shot clock violation of the season against the Rebels. Good defense there from the Bears, forces a shot clock violation. Rebels are going to press. Work it to Shaw. Shaw across the court to Parslow. Bears work it around. It's Walker. Crosses over in front of Tingy. They go to Parslow. She's going to get a screen. They move to Shaw on the right wing. Three-pointer on the way. No good. Rebound pulled in by Ellie Argyle. Does a good job clearing space as she's able to find Violet Taylor, and the Rebels will set up the offense. Bears are extending their 2-3 zone as Taylor drives right. Spins back, throws a bounce pass right into the arms of Parsley. Here come the Bears the other way. Tingy with great defense, maybe a little too good, as she's going to be called for the foul, as she was straight up until the last second. With 2:33 to go, the Rebels lead 21-8 on the station on main scoreboard. Stacy Repair, second quarter.
And that's Tylee's first foul of the ball game.
Parslow.
Going to make it earn it from the stripe.
Parslow will step to the free throw line. First free throw's off. And that makes that foul by Tingy feel a little better just because she played it straight up as well as she could, played good defense, just happened to clip her on the arm as Parslow steps back to the free throw line. Second one on the way, no good. Rebound hauled in by the Bears. They're able to put it back up and in with Walker. She collects 2 points. I was going to say, Rob, after the second miss, that foul by Tiggy is now an excellent foul. The Rebels still give up 2.
That's the first made basket from the floor by the Bears in the second quarter.
Rebels working around. It's Wilson. Left-hand dribble to Taylor. She attacks. Stolen up top by Parsley. That's good defense. One-on-one with Argyle. Stops. Fires from 10 feet. That's an air ball. Let's go out of bounds. Good defense there from Ellie Argyle to stop the fast break in transition. 2:01 to go in the Stacey's Repair second quarter. Rebels 21-10 on the Station on Main scoreboard. They have the 11-point lead with 2 minutes to go in the half. Violet Taylor will walk it up the court for the Rebels. Bears fall back into a 2-3 zone. Wilson up top. Moves it to Taylor. Taylor skip pass, nearly stolen by the Bears. Argyle drives the lane, finds Scott. 15-foot jumper on the way, no good. Rebound pulled away by Robinson. That's a strong rebound inside as it was her against 2 Rebels. Bears come back the other way with 1:30 to go in the half. It's Armstrong. They work it around to Shaw on the right wing. Shaw gets a screen, pulls up for 3, banks it in, cuts the lead for the Rebels to 8, 21-13 on the Station on Main scoreboard.
Bank's not supposed to be open on Saturdays.
Here come the Rebels back the other way. Argyle to Taylor to Wilson. Wilson's going to fire. It's good! Casey Wilson cans the My Local Radio three-pointer, or excuse me, the T7 Propane three-pointer. Gets those 3 points right back. As here come the Bears the other way. Armstrong. She double dribbled and knew it, but maybe she would have got away with it if
Coach Lundgren wouldn't have helped make the call.
that or the demonstrative reaction of knowing that she double dribbled probably and traveled too. But
Jenny Walentine in the game for Casey Wilson.
Argyle up top finds Scott at the elbow. Scott to Walentine. Fresh off the bench will fire a 3 off the back rim. Rebound pulled in by Violet Taylor. She's able to escape the middle of the floor before she throws a pass that's tipped out of bounds by Shaw. Good hands there from Shaw. Rebels have 30 seconds to work with on the shot clock. The Crawford Troth inbounds pass in Ellie Argyle's hands. To Violet Taylor, who drives right. Tries to fire a pass inside to Pugmire. That's tipped away. Here come the Bears the other way. It's Armstrong. Armstrong, a little out of control, is going to throw it out of bounds.
Couldn't get the brakes on.
25 seconds to go in the half. Violet Taylor will carry it up the floor. Rebels go inside to Scott. Scott and Argyle play catch. She drives. Fires a 15-footer off glass and in. Nice shot there from Ellie Argyle. 26-13, good ball movement. Here come the Bears the other way. And that's going to be a foul called against the Rebels as Robinson drove the lane, drew the contact, has a chance to cut the lead to 11 with 5 seconds to go.
Go ahead.
In the half.
The bad news on that is Hannah Scott's third foul.
First free throw on the way, off the side of the rim and out. 5.3 seconds to go in the the Stacey's Repair second quarter. Rebels lead 26-13 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Probably have time for 3 dribbles and a shot. It's off the rim, pulled in by Tingy. Tingy is fouled on the play, and the Rebels are going to shoot 2 free throws.
That's the last thing you wanted to do if you were the Bears.
The Rebels will get a chance to extend the lead. Good rebound there from Tingy. She took off right away, understanding the situation.
Second foul on Armstrong.
Chance to extend the lead to 15. Tingy's first free throw on the way is short. Tylee Tingy will shoot the second free throw. Deep breath. She's probably going to get a second one. She will get an extra free throw after she airballs it. Lane violation called against Taisley Neal. as she fell into the lane before the shot. We're going to say that was the reason why Tylee missed that one, and she's back into the routine. This one on the way off the rim. Taylor with the rebound, back to Tingy, and the Rebels aren't going to be able to get a shot off. Trying to work it a little too much with 2 seconds to go. As that'll do it for us here in the first half. The station on main scoreboard reads the Rebels 26, the Bears 13. You listen to a Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. Before we head to a commercial break, we're going to go to the Bear Lake Realty fan cam, or excuse me, the Gare Bear fan cam, brought to you by broker Gary McKee at Bear Lake Realty. For all your realty needs, call 435-946-8888. That's 435-946-8888. Once again, that's BearLakeRealty.com. We'll be right back after this.
Precision, the quality, condition, or fact of being exact and accurate.
Precision is important. Scoring the next point, making the perfect shot, getting the best score. And when you think of your dentist, you want precision to be the first word that comes to mind. That's why patients are so pleased with Dr. McKay Frankum. He provides precision family dentistry at reasonable prices to every patient. Dr. McKay Frankum, call today for an appointment.
Call Dr. McKay Frankum at 789-8910.
Time flies, especially when you're having fun. This is Jeremy Rex, manager at T-Bar S in Evanston. It's hard to believe that we've been here almost a year with our new management team and staff. Did you know that you can have your vehicle detailed, your windshield replaced, chip repair done, or get your trailer refinished or rewired at T-Bar S? Of course, we are a full-service collision repair shop, too. You can even change your oil and your brakes. Visit T-Bar S today. Let T-Bar fix your car. 515 County Road, Evanston.
At the Evanston Walmart, you'll find all the tools students need to succeed. Our team is committed to providing quality products and an excellent shopping experience. Stop in today. 125 North 2nd Street, Evanston. Walmart. Save money, live better.
Signage is a critical part of your business. It helps customers find your front door. Rocky Mountain Sign will provide you with expertly designed signs, LEDs, channel letters, as well as skillfully cut signage using wood, metal, plastic, and other mediums to help your customers find you with high-quality signage. Using the best technology, designs, and installation by Rocky Mountain Sign. Your signage says a lot about your business. Work with the professionals at Rocky Mountain Sign, 243 7th Street in Evanston, Wyoming.
Welcome to the Ellingford Brothers Halftime Show. Ellingford Brothers in Evanston. For all your sand, cement, gravel, and steel needs, visit Ellingford Brothers on County Road in Evanston today. At the half, the score on the station on main scoreboard is the Rebels 26, the Bears 13. When we come back, we will have our first half highlights for you, brought to you by Town of Randolph, as well as our halftime adjustments. You listen to a Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
Quality is the one thing that you can always count on when you do business with Ellingford Brothers in Evanston. Whether you're looking for strong, high-quality cement for construction, sand and gravel for road base, a cement trough or critter ladder for your livestock, or steel fabrication including custom towing packages, bumpers, and other vehicle accessories, you always get high-quality products and friendly, knowledgeable service at Ellingford's. Stop in today, 199 County Road, Evanston.
Welcome back to the Ellingford Brothers Halftime Show. You're in the middle of the Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. When we come back, we'll have our first half highlights brought to you by the Town of Randolph on the Ellingford Brothers Halftime Show.
Randolph, Utah is a town of extremes. At an elevation of 6,300 feet, with temperatures over 90 in the summer and often 40 below in the winter, the folks who call Randolph home have to be a hardy crew. Maybe that is one reason why the simple things in life mean so much to Rich County. Residents value hard work, education, a value for God, family, and country, and being a good neighbor. Mayor Sim Bell and the town board, Melanie Lim, Clay Barker, Brandon Hatch, and Frank Sano, support the Rich Rebels and hope that you can come back often.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth in the Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. It is time for your Town of Randolph first half highlights brought to you by the Town of Randolph here on the Ellingford Brothers halftime show. And for that, we're going to go to my colleague, Rob Leibson.
Well, the Rebels are pretty hot from the floor, shooting 44% to the Bear Lake Bears 23. Rebels are 9 of 17 from inside the arc, 2 of 8 from three-point land, 2 of 6 from the charity stripe. Bear Lake is 4 of 20 from inside the arc and 1 of 2, and they're also 2 of 6 from the free throw line. Rebels are winning the war on the boards, 22-14, but more than that, 7 offensive rebounds for the Rebels. Violet Taylor with 7 rebounds, 6 of those being offensive, and Emery Walker leads the Bears with 4. Turnovers pretty much is a wash, and that would be the highlights from the half, but kind of a good shout out to Mika Anderson, who just walked into the gym. She unfortunately had to face Jazzy Chandler in the championship match, in the wrestling match, and she came away with the win this time. We'll try to give you some other updates on the wrestling matches when we get a break.
Yeah, sounds like the Rebels taking gold and silver in that matchup. As you listen to the Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. Those were your first half highlights brought to you by the Town of Randolph on the Ellingford Brothers halftime show. We'll be right back right after this.
So this is the reserve at Bear Lake, most beautiful place in the world. Come here and find out how you can buy your own Airbnb property and help pay for itself, or just come here and enjoy a second home in sports courts, pools, hot tubs, access to 200 miles of mountain trails, brand new homes now starting at $600,000, quarter shares starting at $250,000. Would like you to invite you to be part of that. Call Gary McKee at Bear Lake Realty at 435-946-8888.
As one of the region's most visited websites, mylocalradio.com is here to serve you. Catch up on local and regional news and information. Buy, sell, or trade your good used items on the radio classifieds. Check the weather forecast or catch our live coverage of your high school teams in action, all on mylocalradio.com. Like us on Facebook so you never miss a giveaway, and visit mylocalradio.com today to stream it all live.
Taking care of yourself is important through all stages of life. Bear Lake Community Health Center offers a holistic approach to a healthy body and mind that includes education, prevention, and networking. We offer medical, dental, behavioral health, nutrition, and pharmacy services. We accept most insurance, including Medicaid, Medicare, and have a sliding scale discount plan. Choose Bear Lake Community Health Center, 435-946-3660.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. Middle of the Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. We are in the middle of the Ellingford Brothers halftime show as it is time for our halftime adjustments. And Rob, I'm going to go first. My adjustment for the Rebels is stop forcing the ball. They were so good passing yesterday, so efficient, that they have a couple of turnovers now that I believe that they're just trying to go inside, maybe being a little too pretty. And even the final play of the half, after they got the offensive board, they threw one too many passes as the clock ran out. But I do believe this team, if they're a little more patient, those lanes are going to open up and they're going to have a couple less turnovers here in the half.
I'd say it's a great key. And other than that, they've been doing well. I'm a little bit concerned with Darlene not being here, of our depth in the post position, so we need to keep Hannah Scott out of foul trouble.
And those were your halftime adjustments here on the Ellingford Brothers halftime show. You're listening to a Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. When we come back, we'll have the third quarter of action for you.
Whatever brings you to Evanston, whether it's high school sports, a teaching conference, music festivals, speech and debate, or your job, always book your hotel reservations at the Best Western Dunmar Inn. With 165 ground-level rooms on 10 beautiful acres, the Best Western offers everything you need, including clean, comfortable rooms, a business office, workout room, and a full-service restaurant, plus a complimentary breakfast with every stay. Whenever you're in Evanston, make your hotel reservations with your friends at the Best Western Dunmar Inn.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. Maryville Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. 26-13 on the station on main scoreboard as we are about to start the Epic Recreation third quarter. Make your next vacation epic. Visit epicrecreation.com. We want to remind you that free throws are brought to you by Bear Lake Realty, Timeouts, Independent Software Solutions, Steals, the Rich County Government, three-pointers, T7 Propane and Woodruff, inbounds plays the Crawford Trough, jump balls, Mountain Valley Cattle Company, Fan Cam, Bear Lake Realty. And we are all set to go as the Bears will have the ball first here in the second half. The Epic Recreation third quarter is underway as the Bears cross the timeline. As it's Shaw. Shaw, a couple dribbles up top, moves it to Walker. Walker with a skip pass cross court to Neal. Neal back to Shaw. She drives on Taylor, goes under the hoop and draws the foul.
Running out of real estate. I think they bailed her out.
Foul's on Violet Taylor.
Her first.
Team first of the half. 7:44 to go in the Epic Recreation third quarter. Bears inbound underneath the Rebels hoop. Nice find there as number 22, Crockett, buries the layup. And you don't want to give up points off an inbounds play like that. I'm sure the Rebels will talk about that one later, but here they come offensively. Argyle. They skip it to Tingy. Back to Taylor up top. Argyle. Thought about it. Rebels showing patience. 18 to go on the shot clock. Violet Taylor through the lane, draws a foul. Violet Taylor will shoot 2 free throws.
And that could be on Crockett. If that's the case, that is her fourth. That is the case.
Huge foul called against the Bears there. As Violet Taylor steps to the free throw line. Makes the first free throw, and I like the assertiveness that Violet's playing with tonight. Not that she's not assertive at all times, but with Darlene out, I feel like she is stepping up and she's attacking the paint a little bit more than she usually does, and it's led to a lot of great things for the Rebels. As the second free throw on the way, no good.
Just a bit outside.
Couple of air balls on the free throws today for the Rebels. They lead 29-15 on the station on main scoreboard. They're going to press. Bears break the press. As they fire up a three, no good. Rebound hauled in by Walker. Her shot, no good. Ellie Argyle skies for the rebound. 2 Rebels out in front of everyone as Tingy bounce pass to Scott. And that is knocked out of Hannah Scott's hand. That's good defense there from Sadie Shaw. She was able to knock it away. 29-17 on the station on main scoreboard. Pass is deflected out of bounds. Rebels will retain possession. 7:02 to go in the Epic Recreation third quarter. As it's actually 29-15, excuse me. Taylor. Crawford Trout inbounds pass to Tingy. Work it up top. Violet Taylor inside to Pugmire. Work it back out to Tingy. Skips around the player. Argyle pulls up from 3. On the way, no good. Rebound hauled in by Parslow. Here come the Bears the other way. As Shaw drives the lane, Euro step. Nice move there from Shaw as it falls. She Euro stepped around the Rebels defender, making the score 29-17 on the station on main scoreboard. Rebels try to go inside, and that's swatted away by the Bears defense. It's an example there of what we were talking about at halftime, Rob, as Shaw got away with the travel there. Here come the Bears. It's Walker. To Shaw up top. Drives against Taylor. Back to Walker,
travel.
and we're going to get a traveling violation this time. Called against Walker.
There's your Flintstone feet.
Ball's got to go down before you can go. Here comes Violet Taylor across the timeline as the Rebels will initiate the offense with Tingy. No look pass to Argyle. Taylor, corner 3 on the way. Off the rim and out. Rebound pulled in by the Bears. Here come the Bears in transition. It's Parslow. Slows it up and waits for the rest of her team as the Rebels are able to set up their defense. Bears moving around. Drive to the hoop is good, as that's number 12, Robinson. Looked off the screen, cuts the lead to 10. 5:35 to go in the Epic Recreation third quarter. Rebels have the ball. 27 to go on the shot clock. Tingy thought about it. Goes to Argyle. Argyle drives left into the lane. Tries a pass to Pugmire. Nearly stolen by the Bears. Good job by Violet Taylor to keep it alive. Tingy drives right to the baseline. Goes inside to Scott. Scott catches, shoots it right away, and she's going to go to the line for 2 free throws. Nice catch and release there from Hannah Scott, because if she waits, she's not going to be shooting free throws.
Who's 42?
I think they called it on 24. 30-19. There isn't a
42 on the floor, but that's who they just posted the foul on.
Well, congratulations to, well, I thought it said 24, so I'm going to say congratulations to freshman Desiree Aleman, who just picked up a foul. As we get another lane violation, Hannah Scott will get a second chance at the free throw. Free throw on the way. This time is good. The in-house scoreboard says it's going to be 30-19, but I think Hannah Scott made both of those as they come back the other way. Should be 31-21 on the Station on Main scoreboard, as we haven't updated the scoreboard in-house yet. 4:55 to go in the T7 Propane, or excuse me, the Epic Recreation third quarter. They go inside to Scott. She is unable to handle it. It'll be a turnover. As the Bears will take over, 4:49 to go in the third. Rebels press. Bears able to break it. And I think that's where the Rebels missed Darlene on top of that press. Her athleticism makes it so much harder to throw those passes across as Shaw resets the offense with 24 seconds to go on the shot clock. Neal picks up her dribble, hounded by Argyle, nearly stolen. Shot on the way, no good. Rebound pulled in by Hannah Scott. She surveys, is able to find Violet Taylor. Here come the Rebels the other way. Taylor up the court, slows it down. Finds Tingy as the Rebels work into the offense. Argyle to Taylor. Good catch there from Violet Taylor. Skip pass to Hannah Scott. She'll shoot off the rim and out. As here come the Bears the other way, trailing 29-21 on the Station on Main scoreboard. 3:58 to go in the Epic Recreation fourth quarter. They go inside. It's Robinson. Shot on the way, no good. Rebound by Argyle. Rebels will go the other way. Rebels work it around to Tylee Tingy as Scott inside. Dump pass to Pugmire. Pugmire is fouled on the way to the hoop. Haiti Pugmire will shoot 2 free throws. Foul's on Walker, her third. First free throw from Pugmire is good, as the in-house scoreboard says 30-21, so that's what we're going to roll with on the shot on our scoreboard. I do believe that. It's actually now 31-21 as we checked with the scorebook. I don't remember them putting points on the board for Scott's free throws, but it stands as the Rebels lead by 10. Quick shot for the Bears. Hauled in by Lundgren with the rebound, fresh into the game. Here comes Violet Taylor. Lundgren works with the Taylor to Tingy. Taylor. Argyle at the elbow. Just a little too hard on the pass. Needed a little bit more touch. Here come the Bears the other way. It's a skip pass, full court. Caught by the Bears. They're into the offense. It's Shaw up top. Working it around. They move it to Parslow. She surveys, gets a screen. Pick and roll, nearly converted as it's stolen by Pugmire. That's brought to you by the Rich County government. Here comes Lundgren. She slows down, finds Taylor. To Lundgren, inside to Argyle. They work it around. Pugmire has it. Dribbled off the foot of a defender. Rebels keep working it. Taylor open for three. She buries the T7 Propane three-pointer. Nice ball movement there by the Rebels as Violet Taylor cans the three.
There's your hot potato right there.
Here come the Bears looking to answer. Off the backboard, rebound pulled in by Neal, and she's going to be fouled.
Going to get the foul to Tylee Tingey, her second.
2:21 to go in the Epic Recreation third quarter. Rebels with the lead, 34-21 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Again, the Rebels are without Darlene Peterson tonight, as that shot is blocked by Pugmire. Pugmire gets the ball, is able to shield it from the defender, tries to find Violet Taylor, but it's turned over. As here comes Shaw the other way off the steal. She drives the hoop, tries to pass it inside. Tingey deflects it away, and we are going to get a jump ball as bodies hit the floor. Ball will go to the Rebels. Look at a frantic pace there as they go back and forth, the two teams. Armstrong's going to pick up Taylor full court. As the Bears nearly pick it off up top, Violet Taylor attacks the hoop, finds Argyle to Taylor. They go inside to Pugmire. Pugmire back out to Tingey. Tingey shot on the way. Good! Tylee Tingey with the long two off the assist of Haiti Pugmire. Unselfish in the post. 36-21 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Rebels with the lead. Shaw picks up her dribble. Nice backdoor pass as Armstrong finishes it. That pass looked like it was from number 12. That was Robinson. Robinson's been very good in this game as the Rebels working around Pugmire inside. Pass knocked away by the Bears. Here they come the other way with Shaw. Shaw surveys. Goes to Robinson. Spins. Shaw open. Shaw buries the three. Nice play there from Shaw as she played a little Steph Curry there. She ran around the court for quite a bit before she got that three off. Rebels try to force it inside. Bears take the steal. Here comes Shaw the other way. Pulls up over Argyle. No good. Rebound hauled in by Tingey. Rebels will look to slow it down as they lead by 10 on the Station on Main scoreboard. 39 seconds to go in the Epic Recreation third quarter. Taylor moves it to Lundgren. Lundgren tries to go inside to Pugmire, and that's going to be out of bounds as Neal nearly got to that ball for the steal. Checking in the ball game for the Rebels, 22. Janie Walentine, 41. Hannah Scott. 31 seconds to go in the Epic Recreation third quarter. Violet Taylor with the Crawford Troth inbounds pass in her hands to Argyle. Argyle, quick jumper on the way, no good. Scott pulls down the rebound. Fresh shot clock for the Rebels. Shot clock is now off. Walentine thought about it, goes to Tingey. She'll drive baseline. Pass to Taylor. Rebels work it around. Back to Tingey on the right corner to Scott. Scott turns off the glass and good. Rebels with terrific ball movement on that possession. Extend the lead to 38-26 on the Station on Main scoreboard. 4 seconds to go as Shaw works it to Neal. Neal pulls up off the front of the rim, and that'll do it for us here in the Epic Recreation third quarter. Rebels lead 38-26 on the Station on Main scoreboard. You listen to Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
Whether you're kicking up the dust in the hills, making waves down on the lake, or taking advantage of the world's greatest powder, don't just hope to have fun. Take that sled by the handlebars and make your time at Bear Lake epic. Epic Recreation rents equipment and cabins for your vacation fun at beautiful Bear Lake. From watercraft, large and small, to UTVs, sleds, and more, Epic Recreation has it all. On-road, off-road, or out on the Caribbean blue water. Book your next adventure at epicrecreation.net.
This presentation on mylocalradio.com is also brought to you in part by Hoover Chiropractic. With over 3 decades of experience, Dr. Todd Hoover can help you with all the chiropractic work you need, plus x-rays, blood work, a weight loss program, and can help you get rid of allergies and migraines. Dr. Todd Hoover with Hoover Chiropractic in Evanston.
Supporting the Rich Rebels and everything they do. J-Bar Auto and J-Bar Excavation in Randolph provide services to Rich Rebel fans every day. Auto repair, tires, sand, and gravel. J-Bar Auto and J-Bar Excavation on Main Street in Randolph. Stop in today.
Welcome Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plate Stars broadcast booth. Middle of the Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rebels basketball. 98.3 FM, online at mylocalradio.com. Bears working around to Armstrong. She buries the long two. Cuts the lead back to 10. 38-28. Rebels working up the floor to Scott. We were in the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital fourth quarter. 7:35 to go in said quarter. Tingy. Shaw tries to jump. Tingy does a great job keeping possession of the ball. Violet Taylor drives into the lane, finds Argyle. Argyle misses the shot. What a pass that was from Violet Taylor, but here come the Bears the other way. Shaw in transition. Drops it to Neal. Neal pulls up. Her shot on the way. Good. Quick 4-0 run for the Bears to start the quarter as the Rebels will cross half court. Scott to Taylor to Tingy. 38-30 on the station on main scoreboard. 7 minutes to go in the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital fourth quarter as Wallentyne. They work it inside to Scott. Scott dribbles out of pressure, finds Taylor. Skip it to Tingy, her jumper on the way. No good. Hannah Scott with the rebound, and she is fouled. It'll be the 14th foul against the Bears.
Fouls on Taisley Neal. That could be her first foul.
Crawford Troth inbounds pass, goes to Argyle. Argyle spins, shoots, that's short. Here come the Bears in transition with Shaw. Shaw finds Armstrong. They go inside. Shot on the way, no good. Rebound pulled in by Crockett. Crockett, no good, as she is going to be pushed out of bounds. As the Bear Lake sideline erupted in anticipation of a foul called.
Couldn't give it to Tylee Tingy. That's her third.
Which I do believe it is the correct call because Tylee Tingy did block her path to the ball. Inbounds pass stolen by Violet Taylor. Good defense there from Taylor. Here come the Rebels in transition. Taylor all the way down the lane herself. Spins, is able to get the pass away, and we're going to get a traveling violation against Tingy.
Coach Lundgren was trying to get the timeout, but he couldn't get it in time. Well, maybe he did get it in time.
Referees are going to talk about it, and it looks like they're going to keep the call on the floor. Checking into the ball game for the Rebels, number 14, Sage Lundgren. She'll replace Violet Taylor.
Looks like she twisted a little bit of an ankle.
Bears inbound the ball, trailing by 8 on the station on main scoreboard. 38-30 with 6:17 to go in the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital fourth quarter. We go to Crockett. Crockett surveys. Back to Shaw. Shaw drives the lane. That's going to be a foul against the Bears. Moving screen. That's a huge call.
And that's going to be her fifth. She is done for the night.
The foul's on Crockett.
Going to leave with 3 rebounds and 2 points in the books.
Bear Lake's head coach will take a couple of seconds to talk to his player, as after the 5th foul, you do get some time to
While
make
they're
a
doing that, we're going to
substitution.
give you a quick wrestling update from the girls at the Skyhawk Showdown. Quincy Sidaway took 6th. Amelia Schinkel took 2nd. Nia Jolly took 2nd. And we mentioned Mika Anderson taking 1st. Addie Carrillo was 4 for 3, but she was in a huge bracket.
Lundgren will shoot from 5 feet away. In and out. Good look there from Sage as the ball just doesn't fall. Here come the Bears the other way. It's Armstrong. She drives the lane. Floater on the way. No good. Rebound is going to be a jump ball as Pugmire and Robinson battle for it. Ball will stay, or will go to the Rebels, excuse me. Armstrong looks like she's going to hound the ball carrier up the court. As she runs to Lundgren. Lundgren crosses over, finds Tingy. Bears are going to fall back in their 2-3 zone. They're extending it a little bit more than they were earlier in the game. Lundgren moves it to Tingy. Tingy to Wilson. Argyle, elbow jumper on the way. No good. Rebound pulled in by the Bears. Here they come in transition with Shaw. Moves it to Neal. Neal's going to fire. Off the backboard, no good. And that's a huge rebound from Pugmire. Moves it to Argyle. Argyle stripped from behind as the Bears hustle back in transition to get the ball back. As Shaw in transition dribbles through a couple of defenders into the paint. Drops it off to Crockett. That's off the rim and out. Ellie Argyle with a nice box out. Gets the rebound. She's going to carry it. Pushes it up the floor. Casey Wilson, three-pointer on the way. No good. Head coach Cody Lundgren is imploring his team to slow it down. They have an 8-point lead, and they shot that ball with about 30 seconds to go on the shot clock. As Shaw moves it to Neal, sets a screen. Neal hands it to Shaw. Shaw guarded by Wilson. Dribbles to the top of the key. 14 to go on the shot clock. As the pass is going to lead to a jump ball, as it's Argyle and Walker battling for it. Shot clock reset, but they're going to have to set it again because the shot clock should not have reset. 8 seconds on the shot clock for the Bears. Once again, UHSAA just implemented the shot clock, trying to work out the kinks as they go inside. Double team right away. Shot on the way, no good, air ball. Rebound by Tingy. Throws it to the middle of the floor. Bears are going to get a 5-foot jumper, no good, as Argyle pulls the rebound. Here come the Rebels the other way. It's Wallenstein. Wisely stops, finds Taylor. Taylor tries to go inside to Pugmire.
Great plan, just didn't make the pass.
4:16 to go in the ball game, as Hannah Scott will check back in for the Rebels. Going to give Ellie Argyle a quick breather as we head to the final stretch of the game, and we are going to get a timeout called by the Bear Lake bench. You listen to Bear Lake Memorial Hospital. You listen to Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. We are in the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital fourth quarter. 4:16 to go. Rebels lead 38-30.
Amazing people work at the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital in Montpelier. From the receptionists to the doctors, the x-ray techs to the food service staff, from the phlebotomist to housekeeping and everyone in between. The care you receive can't be matched anywhere else. We really care about your health. We care about you. We work hard to have top quality equipment and facilities and provide a wide range of services so we can serve every patient. When selecting your healthcare providers, choose Bear Lake Memorial Hospital. You'll feel the difference.
Well, welcome back to Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth in the middle of the Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM, online at mylocalradio.com. Rebels looking to improve to 4-0 on the season.
We'll give a shout out to the other girl wrestlers that were in that tournament: Emmy Worthland, Jana Carver, Gracie Carlisle, and Allie Livingston. If you're wondering about Brett Nicole Weston, she is not in that tournament due to an injury, but we hope to see her back pretty quick.
Here come the Bears. They trail by 8, 38-30 on the Station on main scoreboard. 4:10 to go in the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital fourth quarter. Neal drives right. Pass across the lane is blocked by Wallenstein. We're going to get a foul called against Wallenstein, though, as that'll send number 12, Robinson, to the free throw line for 2.
That's Janie's second of the night.
Rob, if you're the Rebels, what do you have to do to salt this game away?
Hit some free throws for one thing. Last year, this one came down to the wire. It was a 3-point win for the Rebels as Ellie Argyle went to the free throw line and iced it with under a second to go to give us the win. But I'm hoping we don't have to see a repeat of that tonight.
Robinson goes 1 for 2 from the free throw line. Violet Taylor is pressured up the court. Skip pass across the court to Argyle. Rebels into the offense with 4 minutes to go in the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital fourth quarter. Argyle gets it back. They try to go inside to Pugmire as Violet Taylor. It's a good look. They just can't get it. Coach Lundgren imploring Violet to shoot that ball as she was in a great shooting position. Rebels still by 7. 3:48 to go in the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital fourth quarter. Armstrong moves it to Shaw. Shaw kicks it to Neal. Back to Shaw. Guarded by Tingy.
Shot clock's not even running.
Argyle steals it as that may have been in the Rebels' favor if the Bears use a little more than 35 seconds, but it's going to work itself out as that was definitely not 35. Rebels work it around. Tingy up top to Argyle. Skip pass to Taylor. Taylor inside to Scott. They play catch. They go to Argyle. Argyle shot on the way. She is hammered from behind. Ellie Argyle goes to the free throw line with a chance to extend the lead.
Here's your chance to put a little ice on this one.
38-31 on the Station on main scoreboard with 3:05 to go in the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital fourth quarter. Rebels use some clock on that possession.
Armstrong's third foul.
Argyle's free throw touches all parts of the rim and bounces out. She'll shoot her second free throw. Once again, these free throws are brought to you by Bear Lake Realty. As Argyle, off the front of the rim and out, goes 0 for 2. A little bit of a lid on the rim here on the left side of the floor as the Rebels have struggled a bit here in the fourth quarter. 2:56 to go in the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital fourth quarter. It's Neal on the right wing. Tries to go inside. That's knocked away by Tingy. 21 seconds to go on the shot clock. Bears will look to work it around as they'll inbound from underneath the Rebels' hoop. They go inside right away to Robinson. Her step back jumper on the way, no good. Rebound is going to lead to a jump ball as it'll be Rebels basketball. 2:42 to go in the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital fourth quarter. The player went down, but the referees are saying that both teams had the ball as she was going down, therefore a jump ball instead of a foul. Here come the Rebels across the timeline with Ellie Argyle. The Bears are really extending this 2-3 zone. Scott, skip pass to Taylor. They work it to Argyle. Inside to Scott. Turns back to Taylor. Taylor with a tip pass to Tingy. Tingy with a nice feed to Hannah Scott. Hannah Scott's 15-foot jumper, no good. That was a nice little dish there from Tylee Tingy. Unfortunately, the Rebels unable to capitalize. 2:16 to go in the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital fourth quarter. Bears working on the offensive end. Armstrong finds Neal up top to Shaw on the right wing. Gets a screen. She'll fire from three. Off the backboard, no good. Rebound hauled in by Robinson. She's going to make the bucket. We're going to get a timeout called by the Bears bench. And with that, you're listening to Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. We're going to go to the Gare Bear Fan Cam, brought to you by Bear Lake Realty and broker Gary McKee. For all your realty needs in Bear Lake, call Gary McKee at 435-946-8888. That's 435-946-8888. As you see the student section over there, they're clapping along. This game's getting a little tense with 2 minutes to go in the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital fourth quarter. Rebels just cannot get a bucket to go. They've had a couple good looks, and they're just not falling at the moment. Looks like they're going to have to do this one on the defensive end. 16 fouls against the Bears, 4 against the Rebels. So every time the Rebels are fouled from here on out, they will shoot free throws unless the infraction is an offensive foul. As we go back to our live cam. It'll be Rebels ball. They'll be able to run to baseline after the make. As Argyle will inbound. Bears are going to bring full court pressure. Or if they faked like they were, they're going to take the top two of their 2-3 zone and pressure the ball. Rebels are able to get it in. Here comes Violet Taylor across the timeline to Pugmire. She spins back, calmly plays it to Argyle. 27 to go on the shot clock, 1:50 to go in the game. Tingy moves it to Taylor. Taylor drives right, spins back, gives it to Tingy. To Argyle. Rebels work it around. Tingy thought about it, draws the defender, finds Taylor. Rebels work it to Argyle on the left wing. 10 seconds to go on the shot clock, and Ellie Argyle is fouled. She will shoot the 1-and-1 as the Rebels work off 20 seconds of clock and get the free throws, excuse me.
Emery Walker's fourth foul.
I don't think she realized she had 4. Reading her lips, it looks like she said, I have 4. Argyle will shoot the 1-and-1. Free throw on the way, no good. Rebound pulled in by Violet Taylor, fresh 35 to work with. Finds Argyle. Taylor dribbles it around the arc, finds Tingy. Rebels back it out, content to work the clock. 1:20 to go in the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital fourth quarter. Argyle wide open, thought about shooting it. Doesn't, pulls it out. 17 seconds to go on the shot clock. Tingy drives, kicks it to Scott. Scott looks like she was trying to go to Argyle. Violet Taylor steals it, and Violet Taylor's fouled as she will shoot the 1-and-1.
If you can hear from the court microphone, the Bear Lake Bears did not appreciate that phone call, or that call.
Little discombobulated there as Taylor and Argyle are right next to each other. Violet Taylor snatched the pass out of the air. Will go to the free throw line for the 1-and-1. Free throw on the way, no good. As the Rebels do a good job working clock, unable to come away with points. Under a minute to go as Shaw pulls up for three, no good. Rebound by the Bears, blocked by Pugmire. That's a huge block from Haiti Pugmire. As here come the Rebels the other way, Violet Taylor walks it across the timeline, 47 to go. Rebels work it around. Bears bench is calling for them a foul. And there they're going to get it. As it'll send Violet Taylor to the free throw line with 41 seconds to go in the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital fourth quarter.
That was the shot that the Bears wanted. Shaw's deadly from three-point land and just didn't go down.
Violet Taylor to extend the lead. Free throw on the way, no good. As here come the Bears back the other way, 37 seconds to go. Shaw has it in her hands. Moves it to Parslow. Parslow off the dribble. Nice find inside as the Bears convert the pick and roll shot. No good. Tingy with the rebound, and she is fouled. Tingy will shoot 2 free throws as that foul looks like it'll be on Robinson. 23.5 to go in the game. Rebels with a chance to extend the lead again from the free throw line.
You asked me how we could put this one away, and I said from the free throw line, but we have yet to make one. In fact, we are scoreless in the fourth quarter.
38-33 on the station on main scoreboard as I update the scoreboard.
Bears are shooting a shutout in the fourth quarter.
Tingy steps to the line. Free throw, good. Tylee Tingy opens the lid, and we are going to get a timeout called by the Bear Lake bench. With that, you listen to Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. We're going to keep it right here through the timeout as it is a full timeout called by the Bears.
I'll give you some wrestling updates on the boys' side. They are going still. They're probably going to be going until midnight. But the last I had, Ethan Clarkson was 3-1. Jordan Johnson 1-3. Austin Van Soik had an injury. His older brother Dallas was 6-0 the last time I knew. Jeremy Garcia was 3-3. Justice Allred was 4-1. Max Perry was 5-0. And Ethan Earl also came away with an injury. Harrison Walker was 1-4. Easton Eborn 3-2. And Alex Coonrod got some experience, but he was 0-3. That tournament is going to be going late tonight. We'll see if we can get you some results during the boys' game.
Sounds like a couple of our wrestlers are in a good spot to take home some medals.
I would say Dallas and Max have a good shot at it.
I would say Max being 5-0, that's huge. I don't know how many matches you get before the end of the tournament, but being 5-0 can't be bad. As the Rebels are looking to extend their record to 4-0 as Tylee Tingy will step to the free throw line. 23.5 to go in the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital fourth quarter. Tingy fires. That's short. Rebound pulled in by the Bears. They got 20 seconds to work with. They pushed up the court to Shaw. Shaw is going to be called for a traveling violation as the Rebels will take over possession. 17.4 to go in the game. They lead by 6. Argyle will inbound. Argyle finds Taylor. Back to Argyle. Ellie's going to be fouled and go to the free throw line for 2 free throws. 14.4 to go in the ball game. It's not over yet, but these free throws could do a lot to make it that way.
Natalie Parslow's 4th foul. The student section have already sung, "I believe that we have won," so you can't go back now.
Yeah, you better tell the Bears that because still a lot of time left in the game. They're only 2 baskets down. Argyle's first free throw on the way, no good. Bears bench imploring their players to go as they have 14.4 to go in the ball game to work with. Ellie Argyle looking to make it a 3-possession game. cannot do it. As Pugmire gets a finger to it, that is going to kill a couple seconds. Bears push it to Shaw. Shaw, 9 seconds to go, to Neal. Neal fires on the way, no good. Rebound pulled in by Argyle, and Ellie's going to throw it. We're going to get a jump ball called as that ball found Shaw. Her jumper on the way, or excuse me, her jumper went in, but they called jump ball. 2 seconds to go in the ball game. As it's Bears basketball underneath. 6-point lead for the Rebels, 2 seconds to go. Bears work it to the corner, 3 on the way, no good, and that'll do it. As the Rebels eke out a victory as they score 1 point here in the fourth quarter. You're listening to a Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation, Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. We'll be right back after this.
Signage is a critical part of your business. It helps customers find your front door. Rocky Mountain Sign will provide you with expertly designed signs, LEDs, channel letters, as well as skillfully cut signage using wood, metal, plastic, and other mediums to help your customers find you with high-quality signage. Using the best technology, designs, and installation by Rocky Mountain Sign. Your signage says a lot about your business. Work with the professionals at Rocky Mountain Sign, 243 7th Street in Evanston, Wyoming.
When you drive on the best tires that are rotated, balanced, and inflated properly, you can save money 2 ways. The best tires can reduce wear and tear on your vehicle. That saves you money in the long run. The best tires can also improve your overall miles per gallon. That helps you save every time to fill up at the pump. At Freeway Tire in Evanston, we offer the best tires with the best service for every vehicle. Make sure you're running on the best tires you can. Visit Freeway Tire today, 217 Bear River Drive, Evanston.
At Rich School District, we believe that success motivates individuals, and every student is capable of learning. We believe an effective classroom facilitates learning. We believe in the development of lifelong learners, and we believe that a quality education makes a difference. Student involvement equals student success. Currently, 93% of Rich High students participate in extracurricular activities. Rich School District, providing a quality, well-rounded education for each student.
Precision, the quality, condition, or fact of being exact and accurate.
Precision is important. Scoring the next point, making the perfect shot, getting the best score. And when you think of your dentist, you want precision to be the first word that comes to mind. That's why patients are so pleased with Dr. McKay Frankum. He provides precision family dentistry at reasonable prices to every patient. Dr. McKay Frankum, call today for an appointment.
Call Dr. McKay Frankum at 789-8910.
Welcome into the Rich Rebels postgame show. We are ready for our Jimmy John's Freaky Fast recap. Jimmy John's, where gourmet meets fast and fresh to make gourmet sandwiches. 113 Evanston, or 113 Front Street, Evanston. Get your sub today. And we're going to go to Rob Leifson for a Freaky Fast recap.
Well, the Rebels jumped out early, 12-7 in the first quarter. They extend the lead at halftime, 26-13, and they were up 38-26 at the end of the third quarter with a 12-point lead. You think this one's in the books, but we score 1 point in the fourth, but the defense holds the Bears to just 7 points, so 39-33. As far as the stats are concerned, free throws are going to be shot in practice by the girls, I am sure. Bear Lake was only 2-9 from three-point land, which is probably another challenge, and the Rebels win the battle of the boards with some huge rebounds towards the end.
And that'll do it for our Jimmy John's Freaky Fast recap, as we are going to have the player of the game and the play of the game right after this commercial break.
Precision, the quality, condition, or fact of being exact and accurate.
Precision is important. Scoring the next point, making the perfect shot, getting the best score. And when you think of your dentist, you want precision to be the first word that comes to mind. That's why patients are so pleased with Dr. McKay Frankum. He provides precision family dentistry at reasonable prices to every patient. Dr. McKay Frankum, call today for an appointment.
Call Dr. McKay Frankum at 789-8910.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. We're in the middle of the Bear Lake Community Health Center of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. It is time for the Dr. McKay Frankum Precision Play of the Game. And we're going to give it to Haiti Pugmire, who had a huge block with under 2 minutes to go. Rebels offense struggling, but Pugmire's huge defensive play erased the layup. And congratulations to Haiti Pugmire for having the precision play of the game. Now we're going to move it along to the LSR Refrigerated Player of the Game, and for that we're going to go to Rob Leifson.
We'll give it to Violet Taylor. 8 rebounds, 11 points, but you mentioned it earlier, without Darlene, she was a little bit more aggressive on the offensive end, and I think that made a difference. There was a lot of good plays that were created because of her penetration in the paint.
That is your LSR Refrigerated Player of the Game. Congratulations to Violet Taylor. And we'll be right back with more of a Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
When you drive on the best tires that are rotated, balanced, and inflated properly, you can save money 2 ways. The best tires can reduce wear and tear on your vehicle. That saves you money in the long run. The best tires can also improve your overall miles per gallon. That helps you save every time to fill up at the pump. At Freeway Tire in Evanston, we offer the best tires with the best service for every vehicle. Make sure you're running on the best tires you can. Visit Freeway Tire today, 217 Bear River Drive, Evanston.
At Rich School District, we believe that success motivates individuals, and every student is capable of learning. We believe an effective classroom facilitates learning. We believe in the development of lifelong learners, and we believe that a quality education makes a difference. Student involvement equals student success. Currently, 93% of Rich High students participate in extracurricular activities. Rich School District, providing a quality, well-rounded education for each student.
Welcome back to Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. It is time for the Gary Tusher CPA pregame show. As when we come back, we will have our standout student of the week. That's Tylee Tingy. We'll play a little bit of that interview before the start of the game. We'll be right back after this.
Your accountant has to be trustworthy, smart, and filled with integrity. That's why so many choose Gary Tusher CPA. Serving clients for over 34 years, Gary and his staff handle income tax preparation for all types of businesses and individuals, IRS and state audit representation, payroll reporting, QuickBooks setup support and training, business startup services, monthly bookkeeping, and more. When you choose Gary Tusher CPA, you get a team of professionals that care about your financial health. Schedule an appointment today.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. In the middle of the Gary Tusher CPA pregame show. When we come back, we'll have our standout student of the week interview brought to you by the town of Woodruff.
Settled by pioneers in 1865, Woodruff, Utah has been a great place to live and raise a family for over 150 years. Those early pioneers have fostered the belief that when you believe in yourself, anything is possible. Come to Woodruff, Utah today and enjoy clean air, wide open spaces, and friendly people. Good luck to our rich rebels. The citizens of Woodruff believe in you.
Here with Tylee Tingy, who is our standout student of the week this week. Tylee, how you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
Pretty good. So we're rolling into the winter season, and you guys played in the 1A state tournament preview, and you guys did very well for yourselves. Talk about what that meant for you guys as a team.
It was really incredible because I think a lot of us were scared because we lost a lot of really good girls this last year. And I think a lot of us were scared on how we were going to do, and we surprised a lot of ourselves and our coaches and fans.
So you guys played tenacious defense throughout. Is that something that the team really takes pride in?
Yes, I think our defense is like one of the main things for me especially.
So in the fall you did cheer, and one thing I've always wondered is you guys did a different routine for every home game. How difficult is it to remember those routines and not let them get crossed up and, you know, start dancing to the week 1 routine in the middle of week 4?
It's a lot. Luckily there wasn't as many home games, so we didn't have to learn as many dances, but we definitely get confused. There's a lot of, because the songs are kind of similar and it just gets confusing sometimes.
So we just passed Thanksgiving break, your senior year. What is something you're looking forward to do the rest of the year?
I'm especially basketball. I am looking forward to all our upcoming games and state and just getting involved in as many activities as I can.
So academically, what are some of your goals to finish out your academic career?
Just get good grades, hopefully get to school because I'm pretty bad at that. Showing up to school, yeah, so.
I don't think you can play basketball if you don't show up, right?
Yeah, no, I can't unless I show up to the last 3 hours, yeah.
Basketball is probably a pretty big benefiting factor, yeah. So what's kind of your goals for this basketball season, for your team, for yourself, and just some of the goals that you guys have set for yourself?
For me personally, I think confidence, and that goes for a lot of us because a lot of us are new for the varsity team, so I think confidence and just playing to the best of our abilities is a good thing, and defense for me is a big one because I'm not the best offensively player, so like defense, I try my best.
Well, you lead the team in assists, so
Yeah. Well,
I don't know if you knew that, but oh well. So you don't sell yourself short. One last question: what's something the world should know about you?
that I am trying to be like the best I can be and like be there for everyone and be everyone's friend.
When we come back, we'll have our T7 Propane Coaches Show, as we'll play a little bit of an interview from Lex Cornea. As you listen to a Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
Whether it's for your home, your ranch, your equipment, or your business, when you need propane, count on the best. T7 Propane in Woodruff. The safe and professional team at T7 Propane offers quality product and the most responsive propane service in the area, so you can enjoy the affordability, reliability, and efficiency of propane. For heating, cooking, grilling, motor fuel, and more, count on the team at T7 for your personal or business propane needs. 435-793-4208.
Head coach of the Rich Rebels boys varsity team. That's head coach Lex Cornea. Coach Cornea, how you doing today?
I'm doing great. Good to see you again, and good to be back in a gym. Love football, but there's something about snow and gym floors, so glad to be here.
Yeah, so you guys are going to start your season this week. You're going to get a conference matchup right out of the gate with Altamont. Oh, what are you expecting out of your boys just in these first 3 games right off the bat?
Well, I mean, your first games are not your last games. So, I expect us to, look a little bit out of sync and kind of like everybody does in their first games. But what I hope to see is that we're scrappy enough to overcome, I'm sure, that some of the rust that's still coming off. A lot of these other schools have played multiple games. We hold off a little bit, especially planning on being a late season football team, which we were this year. We like to save our first game for December. But I think other people will be a little more polished than us in the beginning, but it's all about leading up to March, so that's our goal.
So you guys, we want to thank head coach Lex Cornea for being a part of the T7 Propane Coaches Show. When we come back, we'll have our keys to the game. You listen to a Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
Your accountant has to be trustworthy, smart, and filled with integrity. That's why so many choose Gary Tusher, CPA. Serving clients for over 34 years, Gary and his staff handle income tax preparation for all types of businesses and individuals, IRS and state audit representation, payroll reporting, QuickBooks setup support and training, business startup services, monthly bookkeeping, and more. When you choose Gary Tusher, CPA, you get a team of professionals that care about your financial health. Schedule an appointment today.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth in the middle of the Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. Wrapping up the Gary Tusher CPA pregame show with the mylocalradio.com keys to the game. And Rob, what do you got for us?
Well, we mentioned this last night. Charity never faileth, but the Rebels have failed from the charity stripe. So we got to do a better job from the free throw line tonight. Number 2, I was taught to pull the trigger slowly on a gun. And since you're trying to shoot the Bears tonight, be careful shooting that 3 a little too quickly. Sometimes we like to fall in love with the 3. I think we need to be a little bit of patient on that. The third one, get a grip, hang on to the ball. We don't want to see any turnovers.
And we are going to go to our starting lineups as we reset the scoreboard from last game. Starting for the visiting Bears, senior number 1, Tyler Beresford. Senior number 2, Brady Shaw. Senior number 3, Tyson Neal. Junior number 11, Bryson Crane. And senior number 12, Keaton Carlson. For the Rebels, you got senior number 1, Hunter Pace. sophomore. Number 23, Carter Hoffman. Number 15, he's a junior, Jaden Cornea. Number 11, he's also a junior, Jaden Desch. And to round out the starting lineup, number 32, the big man in the middle, junior, Carson Muirbrook. As we were talking about Max Perry wrestling earlier, but he is clearly in the gym sitting next to Rob. I think Rob's got an explanation.
Well, Max says they cut the JV tournament off at 1:30 and sent him home. So he left 5-0, but didn't get a chance to finish off to see who got the podium.
Well, we are about ready to go here at Rich High School. It is about time for the tip-off. As Cornea will line it up with Crane.
Actually, that's Muirbrook.
Excuse me, Muirbrook, yep. Won by Bear Lake, as that tip-off is brought to you by LSR Refrigerated. We want to remind you that Bear Lake Realty has all free throws, timeouts, independent software solutions, steals, Rich County government, as the Bears into the lane, floater on the way, no good, rebound pulled down by Desch. 3-pointers, My Local Radio, inbounds play, Mount Valley Hat Company, Fan Cam, Bear Lake Realty, as the Rebels are going to be called for a travel as Riker Hoffman slid his pivot foot. 7:40 to go here in the first quarter, which is brought to you by Ellingford Brothers. For all your cement, sand, gravel, steel needs, call Ellingford Brothers in Evanston. Shaw will walk it up the floor. Moves it on the wing to Beersford. Thought about it. Hunter Pace guards. Backs it out. Bears got 20 to work with on the shot clock. Move it to Carlson. Dribble handoff to Neal. Weave at the top of the key. They work it to number 2. That's Shaw. Pass is going to go out of bounds. Good defense there from the Rebels as they force the turnover. Rebels ball out of bounds just to the right of the student section as Jaden Cornea will carry it up the court. Brady Shaw will apply the pressure. Bears are in a 1-2-2 zone as Pace gets it. Goes to Muirbrook in the middle. Finds Hoffman. Hoffman shot on the way. He's going to go to the free throw line as he is fouled. As the Rebels do a fantastic job there breaking the press with 7 minutes to go in the Ellingford Brothers first quarter. Carter Hoffman will shoot 2 free throws.
And the foul goes to Tayson Neal, his first. Here's your chance to put our first key of the game to rest with some free throws.
As Carter Hoffman hits the first. Hoffman into the routine. Second free throw is pure. 2-0 Rebels on the early going. 6:59 to go in the Ellingford Brothers opening quarter. Shaw crosses over. Bears work it around. It's Beersford. Drives, kicks to Shaw on the wing. Back to Beersford. He's going to fire for 3. No good. Rebound pulled in by Desch. As Desch has it poked away, he has to pick up his dribble. He's able to dribble because it was poked away. Bears fall back into a 2-3 zone. As they're extended. Stolen by Shaw. 2-on-1 the other way coming for the Bears. Shaw comes the other way. Lays it in. We are tied at 2 with 6:24 to go in the Ellingford Brothers opening quarter. Rebels look to break the press. They go to Muirbrook. Stolen by the Bears. Ahead to Shaw again. This time he's going to reverse layup. No good. Laid on the rim but wouldn't fall. That's Carlson there to clean it up for 2. Bears lead 4-2 on the station on main scoreboard. Rebels look to break the press. Desch moves it to Pace. Pace drives to the corner. Trapped. Finds Desch. Good hands there from Jaden Desch to keep that ball alive. 20 to go on the shot clock. 5:52 to go in the opening quarter. Rebels have the ball. They go to Muirbrook. Muirbrook back to Cornea to Pace. Pace is going to fire for 3. No good. Rebound comes out to the half court. That's going to be taken by Shaw. As Cornea fouls, will make him earn those from the free throw line. Good hustle from Jaden Cornea not to give up a layup.
He earned his first. Luck of the bounce there. I thought that was going to end up in the Rebels' hands.
Good hustle there from Shaw. As he's going to step to the free throw line. Shot on the way, no good. They're going to converge and talk about it. I believe they called it on Hunter Pace at first, but Pace wasn't anywhere near the play. It should be on Jaden Cornea, and they do correct that. Shaw will step back to the free throw line. Free throw on the way is good. Fowle saves the point, but Shaw hits the second one. Bears extend the press. They go full court to Cornea. Cornea drops it off to Muirbrook. Muirbrook shot on the way. No good. Actually, it's blocked as the Rebels are able to chase it down in the corner. Muirbrook slipped on the play. Ball finds Desch. Desch able to hang on to it. He's going to fire a three. It's good. Out of all that chaos, Jaden Desch is able to pick it up, fire for three. 5:17 to go in the Ellingford Brothers first quarter. We are tied. Work it to Carlson, top the key. He's going to drive left. Layup on the way. Good. 7-5 Bears in the early going. Long pass intercepted by the Bears. Here they come back the other way. Neal thought about it. Layup attempt no good. Going to be tipped out of bounds off the Bears. Jaden Desch does a good job to box out there. Get our first substitution of the ball game for the Bears. Checking in number 11, junior Rhett Lloyd. Bears will press again. Cornea draws. Fires to Desch. Desch drops it, finds pace. Rebels working around to Cornea. Back to Desch. 23 to go on the shot clock. Rebels working around. Desch has it up top. Rebels look to get into the offense. Cornea to Pace. Go to Cornea in the corner, back to Pace. Pace drives, turns it over. As here come the Bears the other way, it's Beersford. Beersford drives the lane, cut off there by Hoffman. Shot on the way, no good from the corner. Rebound pulled in by Crane. Bears get it back to Beersford, his three, good. Second chance points there for the Bears as they lead 10-5 on the station on main scoreboard. Here come the Rebels. Pace pulls up from 15, short off the rim. Bears get the rebound. As they push it the other way, it's Beersford on the left wing. Move it around. Crane is going to fire from long range, no good. Muirbrook pulls in the rebound, finds Desch. Rebels are out in transition, stolen by the Bears, but that's going to be out of bounds. Good jump there from Tyson Neal, but he was unable to keep his feet in. Checking in the ball game for the Rebels, number 4, Jarrett Mason, number 3, Trey Walker. 32 to go on the shot clock, 3:45 to go in the Ellingford Brothers first quarter. 10-5 lead for the Bears on the station on main scoreboard. Jaden Desch pulls for threes. Good! Jaden Desch 2 for 2 from deep early as he's got 6 early points. Rebels trail by 2, 3:30 to go in the Ellingford Brothers first quarter. Drive to the paint from Crane. They kick it to Beersford in the corner. He drives, moves it to Flake. Flake up top to Carlson. He's going to give it a go. No good. Rebound pulled down by Desch, and we're going to get a foul called against the Bears.
Fouls on Jordan Garbett, his first.
Rebels with a chance to tie or take the lead in this possession. 10-8 on the station on main scoreboard. Bears with the lead. 3:16 to go in the Ellingford Brothers first quarter.
As Ridge Wallentine checks in for the Bears, number 32. And
Bears,
yes, that's probably a relation of some sort to the Rebel Wallentines.
Bears are going to pressure. Rebels work at the Mason. Corner three on the way. No good. It's a quick three for the Rebels. As here come the Bears in transition. It's Shaw. Moves it to Flake. They go to Wallentine. Wallentine wanted to hand it off. Jaden Desch jumped. As it's Flake. Flake in the paint. Good defense there from Desch. Here come they're working inside to Wallentine. Wallentine unable to get a shot away. Working outside. 10 seconds to go on the shot clock. Bears continue to work it. Shot no good. And we're going to get an offensive foul called against the Bears. Jarrett Mason stands tough. Draws the charge. As the Rebels are going to sub in Noah Perry. He'll replace Carson Muirbrook. Fouls on says number 4. It actually is 4, Garbett.
Yep, that's his second.
Rebels working around. 20 seconds to go on the shot clock. Mason has it on the left wing. To Corney up top. Back to Mason. Mason's going to fire. 3, no good. As the Bears pull the rebound down. Shaw pushes it ahead. Lloyd back to Shaw. Lloyd and Shaw play catch. Wallenstein up top to Shaw in the corner. Gets a screen from Wallenstein. He's going to fire a three. That's short. Shot clock does not reset. 16 to go as Jaden Desch skies to get that ball. Rich County Government steals. Mason works it up the court. Back to Desch. Mason has it. Rebels will set up the offense. They go inside to Walker at the elbow. Back to Cornea. Desch thought about it. Dribble. 17 to go on the shot clock. 130 to go in the first quarter. Ball stolen by Lloyd. And Trey Walker is going to take a retaliation foul, trying to get it back. Be the second against the Rebels.
His first foul of the ball game.
It's not the worst foul in the world, as it allows your team to get back defensively as the Bears were in transition.
Hunter Pace checking in for Jaden Desch. Give him a breather.
10-8 station on main scoreboard reads as the Bears lead by 2. Rebels fall back into a 2-3 zone. Bears work it to the middle. Garbett. They go inside to Wallenstein. Wallenstein works it back to the corner. To Garbett. They move it around. Shaw drives baseline. Floater on the way. Tipped away by Trey Walker. Good defense as Walker's going to lead the break. Finds Mason in the corner. Three-pointer on the way. No good. As Wallenstein skies for the rebound. Wallenstein stands at 6'8". Full court pass is tipped away by Trey Walker. Good read there from Walker as 48.9 to go. Bears will have the ball. 31 seconds to go on the shot clock. 48 to go in the Ellington Brothers opening quarter. Shaw fires from 3. No good. Rebound by Wallenstein. Bears move it around. In the corner to Flake. Fresh shot clock for the Bears to work with as there's 25 left to go on the shot clock. 30 left to go in the first quarter. They go to the middle. That's turned over. Trey Walker picks it up. He's going to dribble it up the court. Moves it to Cornea, and that's going to be a jump ball. As Cornea, and it looks like Garbett hit the floor. 20 seconds to go. Rebels will retain possession. Shot clock is turned off. See if the Rebels hold for the last shot. Walker has the Mountain Valley Cattle Company inbounds play in his hand. They skip it back to him. 13 to go in the quarter. Cornea has it up top. They work it to Pace. They go to Walker, who skies to get the ball. Nice job by Trey Walker. Tries to shoot it. Noah Perry goes up. He will be fouled with 1.4 seconds to go in the Ellington Brothers first quarter. Noah Perry steps to the line with an opportunity to tie the game.
And they give the foul to Garbett. That's his third.
Good job there from Trey Walker to sky to get that ball as he started cutting as the pass was going to where he was standing as Noah Perry buries the first free throw. For the Rebels here, you cannot foul at the end of the quarter. 1.4 to go. You have to force them to throw it in as Noah Perry ties the ball game at 10. Rebels pick up full court. Shaw leans in, fires from three-quarters court. That is off the side of the backboard. And at the end of the first quarter, the Rebels are tied 10-10 with the Bears. As you listen to a Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
Quality is the one thing that you can always count on when you do business with Ellingford Brothers in Evanston. Whether you're looking for strong, high-quality cement for construction, sand and gravel for road base, a cement trough or critter ladder for your livestock, or steel fabrication, including custom towing packages, bumpers, and other vehicle accessories, you always get high-quality products and friendly, knowledgeable service at Ellingford's. Stop in today, 199 County Road, Evanston.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth in the middle of the Bear Lake Community Health Center. Presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. And Rob, you got some first quarter stats for us?
Well, we said that one of the keys was the charity stripe, and the Rebels improved there, 4 for 4 from there. But we told them to get a grip and not have any turnovers. They've got 6 in the first quarter. We've got to cut that down a little bit. They are shooting 2 of 6 from three-point land, yet to hit a shot within the arc.
Jaden Desch leads the Rebels early with 6 points as the Bears will open up the Stacey's Repair second quarter. As it's Shaw atop the key. They work it to Neal. Crane. Backdoor cut by Shaw. That's a good find. Shaw buries the layup. Nice pass from Crane as Shaw cut backdoor. Bears take a 12-10 lead as they press. Ball stolen by the Bears. Shaw out in front of everyone. Drops it off. Nearly turned over. Good catch there inside as the ball is on the floor. Jaden Desch, rips it away from everyone as the Bears look to pressure. Perry has it. Goes cross-court pass off the sideline. Out of bounds. 7:19 to go in the Stacey's Repair second quarter. 12-10 on the Station on Main scoreboard. A little bit of an official's timeout as Crane bends down to tie his shoe. A little frantic offensively for the Rebels. You'd like to see them maybe slow it down a little bit as they're being pressured quite a bit by the Bears. Bears work it around. It's Carlson. Carlson hands off to Shaw. Shaw drives the lane, kicks it to the corner. Bears work it up top. Beresford thought about it, gets into the lane, float around the way, no good. Jaden Desch skies for the rebound, is trapped. Tries to throw it away, finds Cornea. Good effort there from Jaden Cornea to come back to get to that ball, and Jaden Desch threw it with enough touch to keep it in bounds. Desch drives, tipped away, goes to Hoffman. No shot on the play as Lex Cornea called timeout. With that, you listen to Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
In the state where life is elevated, live your life in a higher gear. Cash Honda Yamaha can help you enjoy our beautiful local terrain, whether it's in the valleys, mountains, snow, or water. So get out and enjoy all nature has to offer at a higher speed. Visit Cash Honda Yamaha in Cache Valley to start living your life at your new speed. Visit us in Hyde Park, just north of Logan, Utah.
Supporting the Rich Rebels and everything they do. J-Bar Auto and J-Bar Excavation in Randolph provide services to Rich Rebel fans every day. Auto repair, tires, sand, and gravel. J-Bar Auto and J-Bar Excavation on Main Street in Randolph. Stop in today.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. Remember the Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. Rebels will inbound with 23 seconds to go on the shot clock. Inbound is brought to you by Mountain Valley Cattle Company. They work it to Carter Hoffman. Back to Cornea. 12-10 on the Station on Main scoreboard. They go to Desch in the corner. Cornea flashes, gets the ball. Drives, chase from behind, goes to Hoffman. Hoffman's three on the way, no good. Rebound off. Here come the Bears the other way. As they go to Shaw. He's able to catch it off the bounce to Neal. Neal drives the lane, 15-footer on the way, no good. Rebound tipped in by Wallentine. That's a good effort there from Wallentine as he's able to get to the ball. That 6'8" frame there gives the Bears a 4-point lead. Rebels get the ball across half court, 27 to go on the shot clock. As Hunter Pace will fire from three. It's good! Hunter Pace buries the three. Brought to you by My Local Radio. 14-13 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Rebels are pressing again. Beresford has it up top. Moves it to Neal. Back to Beresford. Thought about it. Guarded by Hoffman. 15 to go on the shot clock as Beresford walks it back to the top of the key. Shaw has it. Wallentine fakes the screen as they move it to Carlson. Carlson drives left into the paint to Beresford. Thought about it. 3 to go on the shot clock. Shaw's going to have to fire from way downtown off the rim. Pulled in by Perry. They're going to say the shot did not get off before the clock went off. As once again, the shot clock's new to the UHSAA, so it's new to UHSAA officials as well. We're going to get a foul called on the play as Beersford dove for the ball.
His first.
Rebels got to do a better job to help out on defense as on offense as Drake Weston was the only person up there. It's easy to guard one player with one player. Now they got Desch in the front court as they go to Weston. Bears in a 1-2-2 zone as Pace's pass is tipped. Nicely done there from Carlson as he's able to throw it off of Hoffman out of bounds. As it looks like Carlson is a little banged up on the play. I think he's bleeding. As Wallenstein will check back into the game for the Bears. 5 minutes to go in the Stacey's Repair second quarter. 14-13 on the Station on main scoreboard. Bears with a 1-point lead. Nicely done there by the Bears. They get a layup opportunity from Neal. Neal's able to bury it. 16-13 as the Rebels push it up the court. Hoffman finds Pace. Pace inside to Muirbrook. Muirbrook to Desch. Thought about it. Drives, steps through. 15-footer on the way. No good. Rebound taps out to number 12, Crane. Crane's going to lead transition as Beersford fires a three. No good. Rebound pulled in by Crane. Crane, they're going to call a foul against Desch. As Desch tried to stay vertical. And according to the officials, Desch did not stay vertical. Crane will shoot 2 free throws for the Bears. First one's good. Sometimes in high school basketball, Rob, the verticality rule will not be kept in check by referees when you jump. So sometimes it's better to stay on the floor to try to defend the shot. As I thought that was pretty good defense from Desch, but picks up the foul as Carlson buries the second free throw. Crane buries the second free throw. Arm tape got me. Weston up the court, finds Hoffman. Hoffman double teamed in the corner to Muirbrook. Muirbrook attacks the lane to Mason. Move it to Pace. Hunter Pace is going to shoot a three. No good. Rebound pulled in by Crane. He's going to lead the break to number 3, Neal. Layup on the way. No good. Crane follows it up as he buries the layup. 20-13 on the Station on main scoreboard. 3:55 to go in the Stacey's Repair second quarters. It's turned over to Shaw as Weston does a good job to get back and play defense. He picks up the foul, though. Good hustle there from Weston will make him earn it as Muirbrook fell on the play. And with that, we are going to get a independent software solution timeout called by the Bears. You listen to Bear Lake Community Health, or excuse me, by the Rebels. Listen to Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
If you've never heard a mechanic say they truly care, then you've been at the wrong place. Stacy's Repair in Woodruff is a family-owned and operated business open since 1992. Offering all types of maintenance and repair services, you can be sure your vehicle is operating at its best. Whether your vehicle is older or the newest model, gas or diesel, we fix and maintain them all. Also offering chip repair, windshield replacement, and tires. When your vehicle needs a mechanic, bring it to the ones who truly care. Stacy's Repair in Woodruff.
Nothing makes your kid feel like a superstar more than seeing his or her very own Fathead in the stands. Fathead car decals and yard signs are inexpensive and easy to get at Rocky Mountain Sign in Evanston. Whether it's for the big game or to cheer on the high school band, our children make us proud in so many ways. Show your pride today. Go Rebels! West Star Printing and Rocky Mountain Sign, 243 7th Street, Evanston.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth with 3:49 to go in the Stacey's Repair second quarter. It'll be Shaw to the free throw line for 2 free throws. Listen to the Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. Shaw into the routine. First one's good. (21-13) on the Station on main scoreboard. Shaw with a chance to extend the lead to 9 for the Bears. It's their biggest lead of the ball game. Free throws good. Shaw makes 2 free throws and he will be replaced by Beersford. Bears are going to press. Cornea and Mason are in the backcourt. They play catch. As we go back to Cornea. Mason catches it across the timeline. 24 to go on the shot clock. Muirbrook finds Cornea. Pace. They go inside to Walker. Walker to Mason in the corner. His three on the way. No good. As the rebound pulled in by Garbett. As we have a correction, Garbett only has 2 personal fouls. The third that was assessed to him was given to another player, as that will be turned over by the Bears. 3:18 to go in the Station Repair second quarter. Rebels trail 22-13 on the Station on Main scoreboard as they look to break the press. As they work it back and forth. Cornea back to Mason. Back to Cornea. To Pace in the corner. They go to Muirbrook. Muirbrook 15-foot jumper on the way. No good. Good luck there, but with 3 minutes to go in the Station Repair second quarter, 2:55 to go in the Station Repair second quarter. Rebels trail 22-13 as they're going to get a turnover here. As that ball bounced off the foot of Garbett into the backcourt, we'll get an over and back violation. Rebels will have a Mound Valley Cattle Company inbounds play underneath the Bears hoop. Looking to cut in the lead this possession. They'll have a full 35 to work with. Trey Walker's pass stolen by the Bears. A couple Bears out in front of players. As we're going to get a charging violation. Jarrett Mason steps in for his second charge taken of the night. You got to love the effort there to get back and give up the body.
Robert Lloyd picks up his first foul. Rhett Lloyd, sorry. Could have been a travel, I thought, before that.
Jaden Cornea will step back into the ball game. 16 fouls against the Bears. As they check Lloyd for blood, as that was a huge collision between Lloyd and Jarrett Mason. Rebels look to break the press. Like to see them utilize the middle of the floor as they do there. They go to Muirbrook inside. Muirbrook up and under move. Shot attempt on the way. No good.
And a little frustration foul there from Carson.
Bears will have the ball underneath their hoop. 2:21 to go in the Station Repair second quarter. As it's been tough sledding for the Rebels here offensively in the third quarters. We got blood on the floor. 3 points in the quarter for the Rebels. And with that, we are going to go to a fan cam brought to you by Bear Lake Realty and broker Gary McKee. For all of your realty needs in Bear Lake, call Gary McKee at 435-946-8888. That's 435-946-8888. As you see, the student section, they are dressed up in their hunting gear because they are hunting bears.
That's right.
As you see, we got a pretty packed house today. There's not much room in the bleachers on either side. As a lot of the Bear Lake faithful made their way down to Rich to, there's such a good rivalry game that, you don't really want to miss this one. You'd rather see it in person than watch it on TV per se. As we're gonna go back to our live cam once again for all your realty needs in Bear Lake, call Gary McKee 435-946-8888 or visit bearlakerealty.com. 22-13 on the Station on Main scoreboard. 2:18 to go in the Station Repair second quarter. Bears initiate the offense. They go up top. Garbett go inside to Wallenstein. He's fouled on the floor. As they're going to call a foul against the Rebels.
That's going to be against Carson. That's his second, which makes that foul that he made on the other end of the floor a little bit more important.
As he looks like he's going to get the bench the rest of the half. 22-13, 2:08 to go in the half. Bears out of bounds. They fake like they go to Wallenstein. They go inside to Garbett instead. Layup is good. 24-13 on the Station on Main scoreboard. I like that play call, or that play design, as they have the 6'8" Wallenstein jump up like he's going to get the ball. That's a 10-second violation. It's a little easier to make that call with the shot clock because it really tells you once it hits 25, that's 10 seconds, and it did hit 25.
That's the 11th turnover for the Rebels in the first half. That is not what we want.
24-13 on the Station on Main scoreboard. 1:52 to go in the Station Repair second quarter. Shaw initiates the offense. Rebels are in man-to-man defense. Shaw gets it back. Thought about shooting. Drives the lane. Goes to Beersford. Beersford, 50-foot floater on the way off the side of the backboard. Rebels look to break out in transition. Pace across the timeline. Finds Desch. Thought about it. Back to Pace. They go to Walker. Cornea wasn't ready for the pass. Off his hands, out of bounds, into the hands of the Bears. Blocked by Desch on the fast break. Good effort there for Jaden Desch to get back. Here comes Cornea. Cornea pulls up, floater, short. Bears get the ball back. They push it in transition. Work it to Carlson. To the corner for Neal. Back up top to Carlson. He surveys. Neal. To the left corner for Beersford. 3 on the way. No good. Rebound pulled in by Desch. Is able to keep his balance as he runs into a couple of players. Trey Walker in transition, and he is fouled on the play. He's going to shoot 2 free throws. He's shoot the 1-and-1 as he wasn't able to get the shot up. 51.6 seconds to go in the half. Trey Walker will shoot free throws. Falls on Beersford, his second. Walker shoots the free throw. No good. As that's going to be poked out of bounds. Off of the Bears. It'll stay with the Rebels. Good effort there from Desch to keep that ball alive. I think the Rebels got away with a little bit of one there. As Trey Walker has the Mountain Valley Cattle Company inbounds play in his hand. Goes up top to Mason. Mason to Cornea. They work it to Pace. Mason in the right corner, unable to fire. Rebels work it around. 25 to go on the shot clock. Hunter Pace surveys. Go to Desch. Full court pass to Mason. Good catch there from Mason. Tried to go inside to Walker. Off of Walker's hands, out of bounds. 30 seconds to go in the Station Repair second quarter. Carter Hoffman's going to check into the ball game. 24-13 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Bears can hold for the last shot if they'd like. Shaw dribbles it up the court. Rebels drop into a 2-3 zone. As the Bears set up the offense with 12 to go. Mason on top of Shaw. Bears move it back to Shaw. Work it around. And we're going to get a traveling violation called against the Bears as Carlson's feet started going before. 3.8 to go in the half. Rebels look see what they can do with just under 4 seconds. As the Bears are going to press a little bit. They go to Walker. Pass tipped away. Mason's going to have to fire. Actually goes to Cornea. Cornea will fire. No good. And with that, the Bears lead 24-13 on the Station on Main scoreboard as we head to halftime. You're listening to Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. We'll be right back after this.
Precision, the quality, condition, or fact of being exact and accurate.
Precision is important. Scoring the next point, making the perfect shot, getting the best score. And when you think of your dentist, you want precision to be the first word that comes to mind. That's why patients are so pleased with Dr. McKay Frankum. He provides precision family dentistry at reasonable prices to every patient. Dr. McKay Frankum, call today for an appointment.
Call Dr. McKay Frankum at 789-8910.
Time flies, especially when you're having fun. This is Jeremy Rex, manager at T-Bar S in Evanston. It's hard to believe that we've been here almost a year with our new management team and staff. Did you know that you can have your vehicle detailed, your windshield replaced, chip repair done, or get your trailer refinished or rewired at T-Bar S? Of course, we are a full-service collision repair shop, too. You can even change your oil and your brakes. Visit T-Bar S today. Let T-Bar fix your car. 515 County Road, Evanston.
At the Evanston Walmart, you'll find all the tools students need to succeed. Our team is committed to providing quality products and an excellent shopping experience. Stop in today. 125 North 2nd Street, Evanston. Walmart. Save money, live better.
Signage is a critical part of your business. It helps customers find your front door. Rocky Mountain Sign will provide you with expertly designed signs, LEDs, channel letters, as well as skillfully cut signage using wood, metal, plastic, and other mediums to help your customers find you with high-quality signage. Using the best technology, designs, and installation by Rocky Mountain Sign. Your signage says a lot about your business. Work with the professionals at Rocky Mountain Sign, 243 7th Street in Evanston, Wyoming.
Welcome to the Crawford Trough halftime show. When we come back from this commercial break, we will have your first half highlights as well as your halftime adjustments. You listen to Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
There's nothing better than a yummy, delicious cheeseburger. Except maybe if you add a large raspberry shake and tater tots that are cooked to perfection with just a little extra crunch. That's what you get with every burger at the Crawford Trough in Randolph. There's a full menu to choose from, filled with delicious options that will tickle your taste buds every time. But when you find yourself craving a burger, always choose Crawford Trough. Nothing else compares. The Crawford Trough in Randolph. Stop in today.
Taking care of yourself is important through all stages of life. Bear Lake Community Health Center offers a holistic approach to a healthy body and mind that includes education, prevention, and networking. We offer medical, dental, behavioral health, nutrition, and pharmacy services. We accept most insurance, including Medicaid, Medicare, and have a sliding scale discount plan. Choose Bear Lake Community Health Center, 435-946-3660.
Welcome back to the Crawford Trough halftime show as we are about to get to your Town of Randolph first half highlights after this commercial break. Listen to Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
Randolph, Utah is a town of extremes. At an elevation of 6,300 feet, with temperatures over 90 in the summer and often 40 below in the winter, the folks who call Randolph home have to be a hardy crew. Maybe that is one reason why the simple things in life mean so much to Rich County. Residents value hard work, education, a value for God, family, and country, and being a good neighbor. Mayor Sim Bell and the town board, Melanie Lim, Clay Barker, Brandon Hatch, and Frank Sano, support the Rich Rebels and hope that you can come back often.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. We're in the Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. It is time for your Town of Randolph first half highlights on the Crawford Trough halftime show. And for that, we're going to go to Rob Leifson.
Well, it's not pretty. You got 16% shooting from the Rebels, 32% from the Bears. The Rebels have yet to make a shot inside the arc, and they are 3 of 12 from beyond the arc. 4 of 5 from the free throw line is the highlight. For the Bears, 6 of 16 from inside the arc, 2 of 9 from long range. They are 6 of 7 from the free throw line. The Rebels are winning the battle of the boards 14-10, but the Bears have 6 offensive rebounds that I think have been key for them. Desch leads the Rebels with 7 boards. Crane for the Bears was 6. And I think the biggest key is the 14-3 run in the second quarter from the Bears. It was tied at 10 at the end of the first quarter, and it's been all Bears since then.
Yeah, the Rebels only able to muster up 3 points of offense here in that third quarter. And those have been your Town of Randolph first half highlights here on the Crawford Trough halftime show. When we come back, we will have your halftime adjustments. You listen to Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
At Rich School District, we believe that success motivates individuals, and every student is capable of learning. We believe an effective classroom facilitates learning. We believe in the development of lifelong learners, and we believe that a quality education makes a difference. Student involvement equals student success. Currently, 93% of Rich High students participate in extracurricular activities. Rich School District, providing a quality, well-rounded education for each student.
Taking care of yourself is important through all stages of life. Bear Lake Community Health Center offers a holistic approach to a healthy body and mind that includes education, prevention, and networking. We offer medical, dental, behavioral health, nutrition, and pharmacy services. We accept most insurance, including Medicaid, Medicare, and have a sliding scale discount plan. Choose Bear Lake Community Health Center, 435-946-3660.
When you drive on the best tires that are rotated, balanced, and inflated properly, you can save money 2 ways. The best tires can reduce wear and tear on your vehicle. That saves you money in the long run. The best tires can also improve your overall miles per gallon. That helps you save every time to fill up at the pump. At Freeway Tire in Evanston, we offer the best tires with the best service for every vehicle. Make sure you're running on the best tires you can. Visit Freeway Tire today, 217 Bear River Drive, Evanston.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. We're in the middle of the Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball as you get a real super close-up of Cullen Pace as him and Rob are comparing stats to make sure that we have our stats correct as they are in the book. It is time for your first half adjustments, and Rob, what do you think we can do?
Got to hit a shot. One shot from the floor in the second quarter is not pretty. We talked about they need to be a little bit patient on pulling that three-point shot. They have shot 12 from beyond the arc and only 7 inside. I'll admit the Bears have crunched the paint pretty good on Carson Muirbrook, but I would still like to see him try to get it in there but not force it. The turnover bug has got them. They've got to cut down on that. They've got 13 in the first half.
Yeah, scoring 3 points in a quarter the rest of the way is going to lose you the ball game as the Bears lead by more than 6 as they lead 24-13 on the Station on Main scoreboard. And if you're the Rebels, you got to try to get the ball. Maybe try to run a little high-low action like the girls do. That was a little successful today against the 2-3 zone and yesterday against the 2-3 zone against St. Joseph. Just not a lot of ball movement that is forcing the Bears to make a defensive decision. The Rebels are working around the arc quite well, but you'd like to see them get the ball to maybe the elbows a little bit more, try to draw that defense up. And when you do that, you can open up some space behind the back line. We got 1:30 to go in the halftime show. You listen to Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. We'll be right back after this.
Whatever brings you to Evanston, whether it's high school sports, a teaching conference, music festivals, speech and debate, or your job, always book your hotel reservations at the Best Western Dunmar Inn. With 165 ground-level rooms on 10 beautiful acres, the Best Western offers everything you need, including clean, comfortable rooms, a business office, workout room, and a full-service restaurant, plus a complimentary breakfast with every stay. Whenever you're in Evanston, make your hotel reservations with your friends at the Best Western Dunmar Inn.
Well, welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth in the middle of the Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. As we are ready to go in the Epic Recreation third quarter. We've got about 20 seconds before we start the third. As the players continue to shoot around, we want to remind you that timeouts are brought to you by Independent Software Solution, free throws by Bear Lake Realty, steals by Rich County Government, three-point shots by My Local Radio, inbounds plays by Mound Valley Cattle Company. The fan cam is also brought to you by Bear Lake Realty. As we're going to get some final instructions from head coach Lex Cornea as the Bears are ready to go. The Rebels basketball to start the third quarter. You ever seen it, Rob, where the official just drops the ball and starts counting to 5?
Yes, I have.
And we'll get a 5-second violation. Head coach Lex Cornea used all 10 minutes of that halftime right there. The Rebels basketball, Jaden Desch to inbound. As we start the Epic Recreation third quarter, Cornea across the timeline, turned over to Wallentine. Look out. as he is fouled on his way. Excuse me, that wasn't Walentine.
That's
that
Crane.
was Crane. As Walentine had been dunking in the pregame, so maybe looking to see a little razzle-dazzle there. Instead, Crane tries to lay it in. He's fouled on the play by Cornea.
Jaden Cornea's second foul. And the turnover bug gets you a start for the third quarter.
Crane steps to the line. Free throw on the way is good. 25-13, 7 seconds into the third quarter.
He leads the Bears with 9 points now.
Second free throw on the way, no good. That's going to be rebounded by the Bears. As that's Neal that comes away with it. They go inside. Shot on the way, good. Crane trades that 1 for a 2. As the Bears now lead 27-13 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Pace across the timeline, inside to Muirbrook. Muirbrook tried to go to Hoffman, but he was fouled on the play.
That foul's on Keaton Carlson, his first.
It's one of those nights where Muirbrook fought through the contact to get a layup for Hoffman, but the whistle blows. I mean, you like the foul being called, but sometimes, a little soccer play on so we get the layup. Mountain Valley Cattle Company inbounds play in the hands of Jaden Cornea. Goes to Desch. Hounded by Beersford as the Bears fall back into their 2-3 zone. That's going to be turned over by the Rebels as Crane was able to throw it off of the Rebel player out of bounds. 7:26 to go in the third quarter. Rebels trail 27-13 on the Station on Main scoreboard, and this next stretch of the ball game is going to be huge for the Rebels' chances. Bears go inside to Crane again. He's on fire. He gets poked in the eye, too, as he shot. Rebels come back the other way, nearly turned over as Desch tries to split a double team. Picks up his dribble. Rebels work it around. 27 to go on the shot clock as Crane picks up the foul.
That's his first, according to my books. We'll find out. That is correct.
He's feeling a little bit, and he got a little over-aggressive as he goes through the body of Cornea to try to get to that ball. Fresh 35 for the Rebels. They inbound. Desch. They work it to Cornea. Cornea to Pace. Pace reverses course. Finds Hoffman to Desch. Rebels working around the key. Desch thought about it. Dribbles to the right wing. He's going to fire a 3. No good. Muirbrook with the rebound. Dribbles it out. Rebels will reset the shot clock. 6:30 to go in the Epic Recreation third quarter. They work it to Hoffman in the corner. Hoffman pivots and he's trapped. He's able to get it to Cornea. Cornea steps through, finds Desch. Desch with a step back corner and the 3 in the corner, no good. Rebounded by Crane, and we're going to get a foul called against the Rebels, I believe. I take that back. It's going to be called against the Bears. Tyler Beersford. It's going to bring the Bear Lake head coach off the bench, as I believe the entire court thought that foul was going against Rich. Rebels with the Mountain Valley Cattle Company inbounds play. Working around to Desch. Cornea. Back to Desch. Rebels trying to crack this 2-3 zone as Desch and Cornea continue to play catch. Back to Cornea. Rebels work it. They go to Hoffman, off of Hoffman's hands, out of bounds. Just been that kind of night for the Rebels. 5:44 to go in the Epic Recreation third quarter. 29-13 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Bears have the ball. They'll carry it up. They initiate the offense with Carlson. He's going to pull from 3. No good. Rebound pulled in by Crane, as Crane's having himself a heck of a third quarter.
Foul's going to be on Carter Hoffman. His first.
Bears to inbound under the Rebels hoop. They get to Shaw. To Lloyd. They work it to Crane up top. We go inside to Carlson. Carlson spins back. Baby hook on the way is good. Nice post move there from Carlson. Gives the Bears a 31-13 advantage. Rebels press, nearly stolen. They work it to Hoffman. Hoffman layup on the way, no good, but he's fouled from behind.
Foul's going to be on Keaton Carlson, his second.
Hoffman will shoot 2 free throws.
See if we can take a lid off the hoop.
Same side of the floor where the girls struggled a little bit. Hoffman into the routine. Shot on the way, no good. Into the game for the Rebels, number 3, Trey Walker, and number 12,
Ridge Lundgren, yep. And Jarrett Mason trying to come in for Carter, who is the shooter.
Second free throw on the way. Couple dribbles, and the shot is good. Hoffman will check out for Mason. And Rob, that begs the question, if you're the shooter and you see someone's coming in for you, do you miss it on purpose so you can stay on the floor?
I would, but that wasn't intentional. I usually missed it just because I couldn't make it.
Of course, we're kidding as the Bears have the ball up 31-14 on the Station on Main scoreboard. 5:06 to go in the Epic Recreation third quarter. Bears across half court. Work it. Fires a 3. It's Neal. No good. Rebound pulled in by the Bears at number 11. Lloyd, as they work it back up top to Shaw. He buries the 3. 34-14. Rebels trail by 20. Got to get something going here.
Offensive boards are killing the Rebels.
Bears are pressing. 2 to get across the timeline. We're going to get a blocking foul.
Shaw's going to pick up his first.
5 to 2 are the fouls here in the half. We're barely 4 minutes in. 4:40 to go in the Epic Recreation third quarter. Actually, we're not even 4 minutes in. Rebels of the Mountain Valley Cattle Company inbounds play. Lundgren to Pace. Back to Lundgren. To Desch. Rebels working around the top of the key. Mason, they have 5 out right now. Rebels continue to work. Desch. Hounded. As Desch is going to pull up from the top of the key. No good. Rebound goes to the corner. As Neal picks it up, he'll lead the break. Gets it back from Shaw. Back to Shaw. Thought about the 3. Drives the lane. Goes to the corner. Nearly stolen by Desch. Back to Shaw. Bears continue to work. Crane thought about it. Drives the lane. Kicks it out. Shaw has it on the right wing. His 3-pointer on the way. No good. Rebound by Hunter Pace. He's going to lead the break. As that pass is nearly stolen, we're going to get a foul called against the Bears.
Crane should be his second.
Bears defense has been super aggressive on the day. Checking in for the Bears, number 32, Ridge Wallentyne, number 24, Toby Flake, and number 1, Beersford checks back in. Noah Perry will check in for the Rebels. Lundgren will carry the ball up the court. As the Bears are in a 1-2-2 zone, they kind of match up a little bit out of it. Lundgren dribbles, goes to Desch. Back to Lundgren. To Mason, he thought about it. Rebels work it around. Lundgren on the catch. 15 to go on the shot clock. Rebels move it back to Lundgren. 3-pointer on the way is good. Ridge Lundgren steps into the game, buries a 3 as the freshman picks up his first 3 points of the game. Here come the Bears across the timeline. It's Beersford. They go inside. Carlson surveys. Hop step to the corner for Lloyd. 3-pointer short, as I believe Desch got his hands on it. And we're going to get a foul from behind. That's going to send Trey Walker to the free throw line.
Yeah, I think Desch got a part of that 3-pointer.
So send Trey Walker to the free throw line for the 1-and-1. Part of being an uber aggressive defense is you're going to pick up fouls like that.
And the Rebels are going to be in the bonus the rest of the half, so can make some points up on the free throw line with the clock stop.
Trey Walker to shoot the first half of the 1-and-1. On the way, no good. Rebound pulled in by Wallentyne. Here come the Bears in transition. It's Beersford. Nearly hit Wallentyne with the pass. Good job there to get out of the way. Almost Steve Nash-like by hitting a teammate in the face. Mason with the Rich County government steal. Here come the Rebels back the other way. Mason gets it back. They work it around. Lundgren thought about it. They go to Desch. Mason, he'll pull from 3. No good. Rebound pulled in by Wallenstein. As Beersford will walk it up the court for the Rebels. Guarded by Trey Walker. Breaks the pressure to the corner for 3. No good. As Desch comes away with the board. Quick pass ahead to Noah Perry. His layup attempt, no good. Rebound by Trey Walker. He is fouled. As I believe on Noah Perry's attempt up backward with slat, that technically should be goaltending as it affected the shot. But Trey Walker's going to get a chance for 2 free throws. Trey Walker's first free throw is no good. Checking the ball game for the Rebels, number 1, Hunter Pace. For the Bears, number 4, Jordan Gabbert. Trey Walker back to the free throw line. This free throw's good. 31-18 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Rebels looking to mount a comeback. 2:15 to go in the Epic Recreation third quarter. And if you're the Rebels, Rob, you want to try to get this to 10 before the end of the quarter. Just get a couple defensive stops and then continue to try to score on the other end. Diving effort from Trey Walker is he's laying it out there, and he's a little banged up.
Landed right on his hip.
As he's going to try to walk it off. He's going to have to come to the bench, though, as Jaden Cornian will replace him. You love the hustle out of Trey right there. Unfortunately, he's a little banged up. He's going to go run in the hallway, it looks like. Inbounds pass underneath the hoop for the Bears. 21 to go on the shot clock. As Mason nearly gets the Rich County government steal, and it's going to be a foul against the Rebels.
I think they're going to get a Hunter Pace, but that will be his. No. Going to give it to Jarrett. His first.
It's a good effort there for Mason. Nearly got the steal. Just didn't quite turn around in time. Fresh 35 for the Bears. They go to Wallenstein. Wallenstein one dribble into the paint. Kicks it out. Bears reset the offense with Lloyd. Rebels are in a 2-3 zone right now as they move it to Beersford. They go inside. Nice pass there to find Wallenstein. Wallenstein buries the layup as good ball movement from the Bears earns them 2 points. As we update the scoreboard, it's 36-18 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Lundgren, fire from 3, no good. Cornea goes up for the rebound. That's going to be out of bounds off of Cornea. As him and Beersford get a little tangled up with 1:28 to go in the Epic Recreation third quarter.
Starting to wonder if the 3 games in a row is starting to affect the Rebels shooting.
It's a tough task, especially against this Bear Lake team as they skip it across. Wallenstein inside. Skip pass. They go to the corner. Beersford, 3 on the way is good. 39-18 on the Station on Main scoreboard. 1:05 to go in the Epic Recreation third. Rebels get it across half court. They go to Pace. Working around to Lundgren in the left corner. Corney up top. Under a minute to go here in the third. Pace. Back to Cornea. Mason thought about it. To Cornea up top. To Pace. Three-pointer on the way is good. Hunter Pace buries the 3. Brought to you by MyLocalRadio.com. 39-21 on the Station on Main scoreboard. As Beersford up the court. Goes to Flake. Flake, skip pass across the court to Beersford. 3 seconds difference between the shot and game clock as there's 20 seconds to go. Nice move in the Euro step. Foul drill on by number 11, Rhett Lloyd. Faked the pass, went up with a shot. Rebels will pick up the foul.
Should be Noah Perry's first foul of the ball game.
2 free throws coming from Lloyd.
The three-pointer can either shoot yourself out of a game or shoot yourself into the game, and right now it's not going our way.
Lloyd, first free throw, good. Opportunity to make it a 20-point game with 17.6 to go in the Epic Recreation third quarter. Second free throw is good as the Rebels will look to push the ball up the fort. They got 15 seconds to go. Trail by 20, 40-20 on the station on main scoreboard. Finds Noah Perry. That's going to be deflected out of bounds, as they will talk about it. Should be Bear Lake ball because that did hit Hunter in the corner.
Yeah, it did. But I wouldn't be surprised if they give it to the Rebels.
Rebels catch another break.
And unlike Nia Jolly in the state championship volleyball game, who went to the referee and said, I touched it, Hunter didn't make any move toward the referee.
No, Hunter tried to let him know he didn't touch it. He'll shoot a 3. No good. Lundgren nearly comes in with the rebound. Pass deflected, and that's going to end the quarter. As a couple of players bump into each other. A little bit of theatrics there from both sides. Station on main scoreboard reads 40-22. The Bears over the Rebels. You listen to Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
Whether you're kicking up the dust in the hills, making waves down on the lake, or taking advantage of the world's greatest powder, don't just hope to have fun. Take that sled by the handlebars and make your time at Bear Lake epic. Epic Recreation rents equipment and cabins for your vacation fun at beautiful Bear Lake. From watercraft, large and small, to UTVs, sleds, and more, Epic Recreation has it all. On-road, off-road, or out on the Caribbean blue water. Book your next adventure at epicrecreation.net.
This presentation on mylocalradio.com is also brought to you in part by Hoover Chiropractic. With over 3 decades of experience, Dr. Todd Hoover can help you with all the chiropractic work you need, plus x-rays, blood work, a weight loss program, and can help you get rid of allergies and migraines. Dr. Todd Hoover with Hoover Chiropractic in Evanston.
Supporting the Rich Rebels and everything they do. J-Bar Auto and J-Bar Excavation in Randolph provide services to Rich Rebel fans every day. Auto repair, tires, sand, and gravel. J-Bar Auto and J-Bar Excavation on Main Street in Randolph. Stop in today.
Welcome back to Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth as a pass nearly drills the official as we come back from break. 7:49 to go in the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital fourth quarter. That ball is turned over as it's Flake with the steal. Dribbles down the court, layup attempt on the way, no good. As Wallenstein has it stripped from him nearly by Hoffman. Instead, we're going to get a jump ball. Bears will continue to press as Weston has the ball. Goes to Desch. Desch and Weston play catch. As the Rebels are able to break the press, 25 to go in the shot clock. Look to set up the offense. It's Weston to Desch. He's going to fire from the Rebel logo. No good. It'll be out of bounds off the Bears. 40-22 on the station on main scoreboard. 7:18 to go in the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital fourth quarter. Desch catches, thought about it. Back to Weston. Moves it to Desch. 30 to go on the shot clock as Trey Walker will receive the pass on the right wing. Drives right. That ball's going to be turned over. Bears look to push in transition. It's Beersford as Walker's going to pick up a foul.
Do believe that will be his second of the ball game.
7:02 to go in the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital fourth quarter. 40-22 Bears over the Rebels on the station on main scoreboard. Go to the corner. Work it back up top for Flake.
Going to get Trey Walker his third foul.
As Walker cannot believe it, he is all over the ball carrier, or the dribbler. 6:55 to go. Bears will inbound. They go to Wallenstein. Wallenstein, shot on the way is good. Tough matchup inside there for Muirbrook as Wallenstein is, of course, 6'8". And not just 6'8", he's a lanky 6'8". As Rebels turn it over. Bears in transition. As Trey Walker gets the Rich County government steal, he's out in front of everyone. Spin move, layup, no good. Trey Walker a little out of control. They go inside to Muirbrook. Muirbrook attacks, and he's going to draw the foul. Love the hustle from Trey, but 360 layups are tough.
Give him some style points.
As Muirbrook steps to the free throw line. Especially when you're as fast as Trey. Muirbrook's first free throw on the way. Touches every part of the rim. Tried to fall down, but rolls out. No good. Muirbrook back to the line to shoot the second half. On the way, good. As Riker Hoffman's going to check back into the ball game. He'll replace Trey Walker.
Riker had a great game last night with 10 rebounds.
Wallenstein inbounds. Rebels are going to go full court man-to-man as Weston on the man. They move it to Flake. Garbett. Hands to Lloyd. Lloyd with the right hand dribble. Poked away from behind by Weston. Rich County government steal for Muirbrook. As here come the Rebels the other way. Weston, floater on the way. No good. Rebound pulled in by Wallenstein. Stripped from behind by Carter Hoffman, but it'll be out of bounds. Bear Lake basketball. Good effort there from Carter Hoffman. You love to see it down by over 20, diving on the floor. As here come the Bears. Rebels will press. After the press, they go man-to-man. Bears are able to break it. It's Lloyd. Lloyd inside to Wallenstein. Wallenstein just patiently uses his body, unable to finish though. Riker Hoffman collects the rebound. Here come the Rebels. Desch on the left wing. Rebels will set the offense up with Weston. Hoffman. Riker Hoffman, that is. Desch fakes the handoff into the corner. They try to go inside to Muirbrook. Stolen there by Lloyd. As this defense, they're getting their hands to everything. We're going to foul called against the Rebels. Bears will shoot free throws.
Referee says foul's on 55, but I'm going to take 5 away and say it was on Drake Weston.
His second, team 7th. Lloyd will shoot the 1-and-1.
Bears 8 of 10 from the free throw line tonight.
Lloyd makes the 9th point of the night for the Bears from the line. Back to a 20-point ball game. 43-23 on the Station on Main scoreboard. 5:15 to go in the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital fourth quarter. Shot on the way is good. As Shaw is going to check in for Lloyd. Lundgren into the game for the Rebels. This is Weston to Carter Hoffman. Young lineup out there for the Rebels as the Bears look to press. They're able to get the steal. Lundgren jumps in the air to swipe that away. Rich County government steal. Keeps his dribble, back dribbles, will set up the offense. Riker Hoffman. They give it to Weston. They're going to set up a play. 15 to go on the shot clock. Lundgren moves it to Weston. To Riker Hoffman. Lundgren. Weston. They go inside to Carter Hoffman. He attacks the hoop and he'll be fouled with 1 second to go on the shot clock. Good drive there from Carter Hoffman. He'll earn 2 free throws.
Fouls on Tayson Neal. His second.
10 fouls against the Bears as the Rebels will shoot 2 free throws the rest of the way. First free throw off.
After being perfect from the free throw line in the first quarter, 4 for 4, the rest of the free throws have gone the way the rest of the game has.
Second free throw on the way. Rolls around and in. Cuts the deficit to 45-24 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Here come the Bears in transition. It's Beersford. They go up top to Carlson. And that's going to be a foul against the Rebels.
Going to get Carson Muirbrook from behind. I do believe that could be his third.
Crane to shoot free throws. Bears are in the 1-1 as the Rebels have 8 team fouls. 4:24 to go in the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital fourth quarter. Crane's free throws good. 46-23 on the station on main scoreboard.
Crane with 14 on the night.
Second free throw, no good. Muirbrook with the rebound. It looks like the Bears are going to fall back into a little bit of man-to-man defense as Lundgren has it tipped away from behind by Shaw. As here comes Crane with the layup, no good. Shaw steals it away again. Buries the layup this time. 48-23. As the Bears continue to press. Weston gets across the timeline. Goes to Hoffman in the corner. Hoffman drives the lane. Good finish there from Carter Hoffman. 48-25. 3:49 to go in the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital fourth quarter. Bears break the press. They set up the offense with Shaw. 25 to go on the shot clock. Carlson up top. Handoff. Beersford thought about it. Nice pass there from Beersford inside to Neal. Neal's going to bury the layup. 50-25 with 3:24 to go in the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital fourth quarter. Rebels trail by 25. They look to work it inside. Stolen by Crane. It's kind of been the theme of the night, huh, Rob?
That has been. Turnovers are horrible.
Carlson floats it in, 52-25. And not only turnovers, but turnovers that have led to baskets for the Bears. Weston has it up top, 27 to go on the shot clock. 2:58 to go in the ballgame. Lundgren moves it to Carter Hoffman. Back to Lundgren. Three-pointer on the way, no good, and we're going to get a foul called. It's actually going to be out of bounds.
Right. You can say it's off top of the board.
We're going to get a fresh 5 for the Rebels as Hunter Pace, Noah Perry, Jaden Desch, Jarrett Mason, and Jaden Cornea all check in for the Rebels.
I wonder if Coach Cornea is doing a little education right in the last 2.5 minutes.
You got game time to get better on stuff as they leave Crane open for a layup. You got to get better against the press if you're the Rebels, and the best way to do it is to continue to have the Bears press them and try to break it. 54-25, 2:25 to go in the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital fourth quarter. Mason to Pace to Cornea. Skip pass is stolen by Crane. Crane drops it off to Beersford. Beersford is fouled. He turned away from the hoop. We'll see if they're going to give him 2 free throws.
Foul's going to be on Desch, his second of the ball game.
They are giving him 2 shots. As Beersford, dribbles it 3 times into the routine. It's good.
Looks like the Bears are going to empty their bench the other way.
In the game for the Bears, number 4, Garbert. Number 3, Neal. Number 32, Wallentyne, and waiting to check in, number 24, Toby Flake. Beersford, second free throw on the way. Good. 55-25 on the station on main scoreboard. 2:10 to go in the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital fourth quarter. Rebels finishing up their third game in 3 nights. As it's actually 56-25. Skip pass to Mason, thought about the shot. Rebels working around Cornea to Desch. To Cornea up top. Desch catches, fakes the pass, thought about the shot. That pass got deflected into the hands of Mason. And this is going to be another steal for Neal. Neal's layup no good. Lloyd chases it down, tried to tip it in. He misses as well. Here come the Rebels the other way. Hunter Pace is going to shoot a 3, no good. Chases down his rebound. Collision on the court, no foul called. Here come the Bears the other way with Flake. They work it. Garbert, his 3, no good. Rebound by Wallentyne. Nice reverse finish there from Wallentyne. 58-25, and we're going to get a timeout from head coach Lex Cornea. You listen to a Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. This is a independent software solutions timeout.
Amazing people work at the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital in Montpelier. From the receptionists to the doctors, the x-ray techs to the food service staff, from the phlebotomist to housekeeping and everyone in between. The care you receive can't be matched anywhere else. We really care about your health. We care about you. We work hard to have top quality equipment and facilities and provide a wide range of services so we can serve every patient. When selecting your healthcare providers, choose Bear Lake Memorial Hospital. You'll feel the difference.
Whatever brings you to Evanston, whether it's high school sports, a teaching conference, music festivals, speech and debate, or your job, always book your hotel reservations at the Best Western Dunmar Inn. With 165 ground-level rooms on 10 beautiful acres, the Best Western offers everything you need, including clean, comfortable rooms, a business office, workout room, and a full-service restaurant, plus a complimentary breakfast with every stay. Whenever you're in Evanston, make your hotel reservations with your friends at the Best Western Dunmar Inn.
Welcome back to Les Schwab Plain Stars broadcast booth. 1:15 to go in the Bear Lake Community Health Center fourth quarter. Listen to Bear Lake Community Health Center the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital fourth quarter as Walker is blocked by Wallenstein. Here come the Bears the other way. They go to Neal. Move it to Lloyd. Lloyd thought about it. It's Flake in the corner. Back to Lloyd up top. 55 seconds to go in the ball game. Pass deflected by Jaden Desch. Good hands there. Trey Walker with the Rich County Government steal. Dribbles it up the floor. He's going to try to go coast to coast. Drops it off to Pace. Pace shot on the way. No good. Rebound pulled in by the Bears as Cornea nearly gets the steal. He was standing out of bounds when he touched it. 39.5 to go in the ball game. Rebels are going to continue to play hard till the end as Lloyd will walk it up the floor. Lloyd crosses over, guarded by Mason. Moves it to the corner for Neal. They go to Flake to Garber, and we're going to get a foul called with 23.6 seconds to go, 58-25 on the Station on Main scoreboard. As Garbett is going to shoot free throws.
Going to get the foul to Jarrett Mason, his second.
Garber will shoot 2 free throws as that's the 10th foul against the Rebels. First free throw is good. 59-25, Rebels trail on the Station on Main scoreboard. Garbett into the routine, couple of dribbles, puts it to his nose on the way, no good. Rebound off the feet of the Bears. They get it back. Lloyd's going to drive into the lane, and we're going to get an offensive foul called as Trey Walker steps in, takes a charge with 18.3 to go, especially after landing on his hip earlier. That's very admirable from Trey. 18.3 to go in the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital fourth quarter. Rebels will roll it up the floor as Cornea picks it up. Shot clock is off. Desch has the ball to Walker, corner 3. No good. Rebound pulled in by the Bears as they fight for the foul, or the rebound. They're going to get a foul called against the Rebels. As Jarrett Mason will pick up the foul with 7.6 to go in the ball game. 59-25. Bears lead over the Rebels as Garbert will go back to the free throw line. Free throw on the way, good. Second free throw on the way from Garbett as he goes into the routine. Spins it in his hand. That free throw is good as well. 61-25, 7.6 seconds to go in the ball game. Trey Walker dribbles across half court, finds Hunter Pace. Pace looks at the clock, fires up one final 3, no good. And that'll do it for us here from Rich High School as the Rebels lose this game 61-25 on the Station on Main scoreboard. You're listening to Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. We are going to go to a Gare Bear fan cam brought to you by Bear Lake Realty. For all your realty needs in Bear Lake, call 435-946-8888. That's 435-946-8888. Or visit bearlakerealty.com. We'll be right back with the postgame show after this.
Signage is a critical part of your business. It helps customers find your front door. Rocky Mountain Sign will provide you with expertly designed signs, LEDs, channel letters, as well as skillfully cut signage using wood, metal, plastic, and other mediums to help your customers find you with high-quality signage. Using the best technology, designs, and installation by Rocky Mountain Sign. Your signage says a lot about your business. Work with the professionals at Rocky Mountain Sign, 243 7th Street in Evanston, Wyoming.
When you drive on the best tires that are rotated, balanced, and inflated properly, you can save money two ways. The best tires can reduce wear and tear on your vehicle. That saves you money in the long run. The best tires can also improve your overall miles per gallon. That helps you save every time to fill up at the pump. At Freeway Tire in Evanston, we offer the best tires with the best service for every vehicle. Make sure you're running on the best tires you can. Visit Freeway Tire today, 217 Bear River Drive, Evanston.
At Rich School District, we believe that success motivates individuals, and every student is capable of learning. We believe an effective classroom facilitates learning. We believe in the development of lifelong learners, and we believe that a quality education makes a difference. Student involvement equals student success. Currently, 93% of Rich High students participate in extracurricular activities. Rich School District, providing a quality, well-rounded education for each student.
Precision, the quality, condition, or fact of being exact and accurate.
Precision is important. Scoring the next point, making the perfect shot, getting the best score. And when you think of your dentist, you want precision to be the first word that comes to mind. That's why patients are so pleased with Dr. McKay Frankum. He provides precision family dentistry at reasonable prices to every patient. Dr. McKay Frankum, call today for an appointment.
Call Dr. McKay Frankum at 789-8910.
Well, welcome back to Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. It is time for the pregame show and the Freaky Fast, Jimmy John's Freaky Fast recap. And with that, we're going to go to Rob Lapson.
Well, after the first quarter, it looked like a ball game. It was 10-10, but the Rebels only managed one shot in the second quarter and trailed at halftime 24-13. And it was really only a sign of things to come, as the third quarter and the fourth quarter is about the same. Rebels are only 5 of 26 from beyond the arc. You can shoot yourself in a game or you can put yourself out of it, and that's pretty much what happened tonight. Only 6 of 20 from inside the arc and a little over 50% from the free throw line. And for Bear Lake, I would give the shout out to I got the wrong stat sheet. Hang on. Bryson Crane. 16 points and 4 offensive boards, 6 total for him.
This has been our Jimmy John's Freaky Fast recap, where fast meets fresh at Jimmy John's, 113 Front Street in Evanston. You're listening to Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. We'll be right back after this from our sponsors.
Precision, the quality, condition, or fact of being exact and accurate.
Precision is important. Scoring the next point, making the perfect shot, getting the best score. And when you think of your dentist, you want precision to be the first word that comes to mind. That's why patients are so pleased with Dr. McKay Frankum. He provides precision family dentistry at reasonable prices to every patient. Dr. McKay Frankum, call today for an appointment.
Call Dr. McKay Frankum at 789-8910.
In the state where life is elevated, live your life in a higher gear. Cash Honda Yamaha can help you enjoy our beautiful local terrain, whether it's in the valleys, mountains, snow, or water. So get out and enjoy all nature has to offer at a higher speed. Visit Cash Honda Yamaha in Cache Valley to start living your life at your new speed. Visit us in Hyde Park, just north of Logan, Utah.
Whatever brings you to Evanston, whether it's high school sports, a teaching conference, music festivals, speech and debate, or your job, always book your hotel reservations at the Best Western Dunmar Inn. With 165 ground-level rooms on 10 beautiful acres, the Best Western offers everything you need, including clean, comfortable rooms, a business office, workout room, and a full-service restaurant, plus a complimentary breakfast with every stay. Whenever you're in Evanston, make your hotel reservations with your friends at the Best Western Dunmar Inn.
Well, welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth, in the middle of the Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. It is time for the Dr. McKay Frankum Precision Play of the Game. Precision Family Dentistry at affordable prices. That's Dr. McKay Frankum, DDS. And Rob, what would you say the Precision Play of the Game is?
I'll give it to Ridge Lundgren coming in off the bench, freshman. No hesitation to pull the three ball in the third quarter.
That is our Precision Play of the Game. It is now time for the Player of the Game, as it's brought to you by the town of Garden Cities. We're having some technical difficulties. Rob, who is the Player of the Game for you?
Well, I'm going to give it to Bryson Crane from Bear Lake. 16 points, 7 rebounds, and 5 of those offensive. He just seemed to be the poster child for Bear Lake tonight of their hustle, especially on the offensive glass. He was all over the floor.
When we come back, we'll have one last calendar update, but you've been listening to a Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
This presentation on mylocalradio.com is also brought to you in part by Hoover Chiropractic. With over 3 decades of experience, Dr. Todd Hoover can help you with all the chiropractic work you need, plus x-rays, blood work, a weight loss program, and can help you get rid of allergies and migraines. Dr. Todd Hoover with Hoover Chiropractic in Evanston.
Nothing makes your kid feel like a superstar more than seeing his or her very own fathead in the stands. Fathead car decals and yard signs are inexpensive and easy to get at Rocky Mountain Sign in Evanston. Whether it's for the big game or to cheer on the high school band, our children make us proud in so many ways. Show your pride today. Go Rebels! West Star Printing and Rocky Mountain Sign, 243 7th Street, Evanston.
Time flies, especially when you're having fun. This is Jeremy Rex, manager at T-Bar S in Evanston. It's hard to believe that we've been here almost a year with our new management team and staff. Did you know that you can have your vehicle detailed, your windshield replaced, chip repair done, or get your trailer refinished or rewired at T-Bar S? Of course, we are a full-service collision repair shop, too. You can even change your oil and your brakes. Visit T-Bar S today. Let T-Bar fix your car. 515 County Road, Evanston.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth, in the middle of the Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. As we are doing our calendar update brought to you by the Bear Lake Convention and Visitors Bureau. As we look ahead to the calendar for next week, you have wrestling at Cokeville. We will have that for you live online at mylocalradio.com. And then we'll have the Bridger Valley tournament for both boys and the girls. We'll get more times posted as we find out more. But this has been Rebels Basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. Thank you for joining us tonight. If you can, please support our sponsors. But for now, I'm Aaron Poling. That's Rob Leifson. Thank you for joining us. Have a good night.
The proceeding has been a wholly owned production of mylocalradio.com and Cook Brothers Broadcasting, LLC. No portion of which may be used or rebroadcast without the express written consent of Cook Brothers Broadcasting, LLC. Thank you for joining us for this sports presentation on mylocalradio.com.